And we are live. There we go. Once again, I can't get out of this. I always get nervous like before I start streaming. Every single time. It's like, I'm gonna put out the tweet. I'm gonna put out this. And then I end up streaming. Every single time. Right. So I think we're good. I think we should be good. Should be good, I think. Yep. Right. So while we wait for everyone, we're gonna do these other world quests for a bit until they come in. So we're gonna be doing these for a bit. Right, let's go help look for her. And now we're off to go look for her. And if I remember correctly, there's also a other person we need to check in on. I think they're near the beacon. They should be near one of the beacons. Let's go get this beacon real quick. But yeah, so I'm gonna save what I've been doing in Genshin for like a little bit later. For when people come in so I could get them up to speed, but I did quite a bit in Genshin since last stream. And by quite a bit, not really story stuff, but you'll see. Let's go here. Oh good, the big giant mechanized machine isn't here this time. Thank God. I thought he would have been here again. After beating him twice, I was like, please. Oh, well, this is probably why. Oh no, I forgot. Forgot to equip myself with the... What was it again? It's the crystal, right? Yeah, it is. Oops. There we go.
Time to go.
Lights out.
The wind knows me.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Oh man, he's not doing it.
Nice and spicy. Judgment. Shiver.
Into the wind.
Adventure. You can't run. Ha!
One with nature.
Oh, he removed it. Okay.
Yeah. Judgment. Lights out.
As one with wind and cloud.
Everybody stand back. Get out of here.
The wind knows me.
You can't run.
There we go. Well, we found her early. She's looking so good. Come on, we've got to get her out of here quick. Can you still walk? Don't worry, I'll take you back. You expend a great deal of energy trying to get her back. She was trapped in the black mud when we found her. I'm not a good cook, but I've had to take care of my fair shares of miners. No one's ever said my fare was bad. Okay, that's it for that. Pass this food to her. You need rest. Here's your soup.
Please do not disturb me.
Apologize for the sirens that are outside. I live like across the like diagonally from like a fire station. There we go. I'm pretty sure I'll have to come back here again tomorrow for more of an update on what's going on with them. Now for the next one that I need to do. We need to go over here. I'm not sure if this one's gonna go off again or not. Okay, she's not here. But there probably is another quest that I have to do here in the chasm. I don't remember where though. Was it here? I don't think it was here. It was somewhere. It might actually be here in this part of the chasm. Oh, the mechanized thing is there again. Okay, well, I'm not gonna fight it. Hopefully it doesn't trigger from me being near it. I'm gonna have Kazuha knock out this Illytro because I know he's gonna get aggroed. There you go. There you go. Nope, nothing here either. Okay, well, I guess we're done here. Next, we are gonna go to... Let me check. Hey, Code! What's up? Today we're hopefully gonna do some story quests. Also, I've done a lot off stream. I'm okay. I'm not too bad. I got sunburn from going fishing with my dad a few days ago. Well, he went fishing. I went crab fishing with him, but yeah. It was good. It was nice. It got me to go out of the house, so I appreciated it. But yeah, I did a lot off stream. For example, I may as well show it. I'll have to show it probably multiple times for anyone else that comes in, but I don't really care if I show it multiple times. For example, I got to 20k on my Serenity pot.
This realm is true.
So I don't have to do this anymore. I can just relax now. Or at least I don't have to focus on putting furniture. Now I can just do whatever the hell I want. So I'm happy with that. And then... what else did I do? Right. Here's the big one. The big one being this. Where is it? We go to Inazuma. Let's go here.
Didn't Mitaboru say he wanted to meet us?
Paimon, shut up.
Let's go.
Paimon has repeated this line like 5 times every time I go to a different region. Ignore Yaemiko, don't worry about her. I accidentally activated something that I did not mean to activate. If we go here... hey! I'm done with the tree! Fucking finally! It took forever. Like, I think these last 3 levels here took so long because of all the chests that I've gotten already. But yeah, I can't wait to actually start customizing the Serenity Pot the way I want to in the Inazuma one, the one that you showed me, because I love that area. That area looks gorgeous. What else did I do? Oh. Statue's done. Fucking finally. The last 30. Oh my god. It was mostly the last 2. The last 2 took forever. I did not like doing this one. No, I didn't get the extra one. Does it matter getting the extra one? I did end up accidentally finding this. I forgot my inventory. I did find an extra one of the anima one. That was yesterday. I ran into it by accident while I was looking for like a specific flower. I ran into it and I was like, what? That's weird. I wouldn't mind getting the extra one, but again, I don't know which one I'm missing, so I'd rather not. Hopefully I'll run into it. Hopefully. Somewhere in the overworld. Something I do need to do though, is I need to go back to certain places repeatedly. I need to go back here. So another thing I've noticed is I really hate this time-gated stuff that they've done in Inazuma. There's a bunch of stuff where it's like, you can't do this today, come in tomorrow. Abyss resetted? Ooh. I could probably do the first floor again. That's probably the only floor I can do, depending on how hard it is. By first floor, I mean like, I think, what is it, the 9th? 10th? I could probably do the 9th one. Continue to pay respects. I couldn't get through the 10th one. The 9th one I was able to do. But the 10th one I had, I think the Luke died, or somebody died. And then it was all downhill from there. Worship 3 times a day and you shall be rewarded. So yeah, if you come to this shrine, this guy keeps giving, well, I don't know if it's him, but the shrine keeps giving you rewards. This is the first time I did it. I prayed 3 times the first time, left, and then today I came by and I got a chest. I have no idea how many times this guy does it. There's also another area that you can go to get another chest, which is this area. But this one's limited, I think. The other one, I don't know how many times you can get chests from it. But this one is once. But you have to come by here like 4 times, 5 times. And you have to wait a while. Where is it? Oh, it's not here. Should be... I marked it on the map. Oh, it's right here. I should actually move that marking and move it to its proper spot. There. So, if you come here, originally there was a cat on this rock. Now there's a cat on this one. And you give it food, specifically this one. At some point, I think all cats, like, it'll go from this cat to this cat to this cat to this cat. And then on the final day, I'm pretty sure all 4 cats will show up, and there'll be a chest right here in the middle. But yeah, weird. But yeah, today's story stuff. We're gonna try to do that. Also, Code, I think you've been in almost every single stream ever since you found me. I'm thinking of making you a mod. Because I could trust you at least. I feel like I could. I hope. Yeah, I'm glad that makes you happy. Here, look, I'll do it. There you go. You are officially a mod. Don't abuse the power, though. If I see you abusing that power, I will remove it. Oh man, it's so expressive. I didn't expect that. Golden Archipelago. What is this quest that showed up today?
Ahoy! Here you are! I thought you'd be too busy flying around the islands with those wings of yours.
Also, I have no clue if I should stop counting how many days I've been playing Genshin at this point. I have no idea if that's relevant or not. Because we're at 50, officially.
Bet you've long forgotten your old mate Mitaboru sitting there slowly soaking away in the ocean.
We're here now, aren't we?
I've been at it, so I'm like, I should just keep doing it until we hit a year.
What's up?
It's not that important. Remember when you helped me find the missing pieces of my body? How can I put it? I'm not sure if it's because I've fulfilled my wishes, or if these waters are slowly diminishing my ability to talk. Recently, I find myself sleeping most of the time, rather than staying conscious.
I wonder if I'll stream Genshin for a year or not. That'll be crazy. What's funny is that you'll probably, like, eventually, once I reach the end game of the game and all the content gets dried up, because, you know, Sumeru's right around the corner, so I'll still have a lot more to do, but once all that stuff is done, you're going to start seeing the separation of how many times I stream the game. Like, there's already a few where I jump a little bit, but that's only because of me personally. But it'll be funny. It's like, we're on day 60, and then all of a sudden, day 72, with all these days missing. Which, like, goes to show the drought.
I see. So it's because of some contraption that I became your wave rider and could communicate with you.
Oh, does that mean that once
It
the
is close.
effects of the machine wear off,
I'm pretty excited about it.
won't be able to talk anymore?
What I'm more excited about is I want to see if like the stuff that's there is good, because the map looks beautiful. I love forests and stuff like that, so I'm gonna enjoy exploring. But I hope that the free-to-play stuff is good, like the weapons that were shown off, like the fish bow. I hope is good, because I know you're probably gonna get that through either fishing or crafting or something. I hope that's good.
We gotta do something before it's too late!
I hope I'm gonna be here for the
There'll be
anniversary
no
event
need
too.
for that, Pike.
I can't wait to see how that
I am
goes.
quite content.
Hopefully
that I
better than
had the
last
chance
year.
To talk to you at all. The more I think about it, for me as a ship to have gotten to talk to you in the past few days, it really is a wondrous thing.
I'm
The
excited
stuff dreams are
about the
made
sea
of.
leaf. Because I've been, like, ever since I started playing Genshin, every time I see, like, a streamer or whatever, or, like, a content creator, and I see, like, the little floaty thing, I'm like, I want that, how do you get that? And then it's like, oh, it's an event. So I'm happy that I get to finally get a pet. I think it works like a gadget, though, isn't it? Does it take up the gadget slot? Because that would suck. I'd rather just have it there. Like, you could toggle it on and off from the menu.
But no, I need to ask you for one more favor. Remember when I told you that once we found my body, I'd take you for a cruise? Well, it seems my body was reduced to a slew of sorry shipwrecks. And most of the treasure was taken away, leaving nothing good for you. But this time, I swear, as a mighty pirate ship, there be treasure ahoy, and a fine treasure at that. Or else may I be strangled by seagrass and fed to the fish. Just trust me one last time.
Are we actually going to get a treasure this time?
Since Mitaboru probably won't be able to speak soon, and since there really is treasure this time, let's go!
Paimon, you never change.
Time to set sail!
Come on then, me hearties.
Oh, really?
Time to come aboard.
Oh, that's cool for, like, returning players. Or players that have been playing the game. I didn't know that. I was like, oh, we keep finding pieces of him. That's all it is. That's what I thought. Sail to where the treasure lies? Oh, here we go. Here? You want me to sail here? As you speak, the area around you becomes shrouded in fog. Ooh. Oh!
Why did it get so foggy all of a sudden? Oh, wow, look! There's a lot more lights on the sea!
Those lights are from Inazuma. I haven't seen them for many a year. Follow them. They look just like fishing lanterns. I feel like I'm back in the ported Seirai, with the fishing boats lining the harbor at night. Even pirates don't get to go on adventures every day. When he had free time, Zaimon would take us out fishing. He would harpoon fish with his barbed spear. I never saw him miss once. You have the
There's a
catch
chest
with
over
you,
there.
don't you? I've sensed it for some time now. Ah, those were good times. I'm sure he's still sailing across the
He
sea,
mentioned the catch!
charting a course towards his dreams.
Oh, he mentioned the catch! Damn right.
Oh, I just remembered. I've got two things to tell you. First of all, I've remembered my name.
Wow. So, Mitaboru... No, wait. Mr. Ship? What's your real name?
I'm scared of cutting off the dialogue.
A shrine named me Kosekimaru. Most of my mates were from Koseki village, and she hoped I could take them back to their hometown.
Kosekimaru. Paimon still prefers Mitaboru, but Kosekimaru is a nice name too.
But I failed them. If only I could have been stronger, I might have been able to survive the thunderstorm and make it back to Koseki village with my friends safe and sound.
Oh, there it is. In a few breaths, thunder and lightning begin to rage across the skies.
Whoa! Where'd that thunder come from? Be careful!
This thunderstorm is just like the one on that day. And so were the Inazuman lights we saw too. Is this all happening because of me? Festering fishbait. I'm going to drag everyone down with me.
Oh, well, there
right.
goes.
I am the proud Kosekimaru, pirate ship under the command of the mighty pirate Ako Domiki. The wood of Seirai made me flesh and bones, and the shrine maiden of Asase gave me my name. I have sailed the seas for decades, never once leaving my friends behind. Even when fighting the strongest foes, I never feared nor faltered. A little thunder and lightning can't stop me. Ha! Watch me breeze through it.
That was... wow.
That was close!
The boat was inspired.
I was sure we were gonna sink. Kosekimaru, you're amazing.
Oh, a talking ship is still just a ship. The traveler's superb sailing skill was what saw us safely through the storm.
Do you want to go again?
I'd rather not.
Damn.
I'm afraid I may have triggered the thunderstorm. These waters are less stable than they once were. But we've arrived. Traveler, Paimon, the treasure is right up there.
Isn't this the place we first visited when we were looking for treasure? There was nothing here but half of Kosekimaru's hull.
That is the treasure.
I am certain that there's
A
treasure
busted
there
ship.
this time. It's... what did I call it again? It's the intuition of a mighty pirate ship.
Wait a minute. You said you had two things to tell us, right? And the first one was that you'd remembered your name. What was the other one?
I thought you'd already forgotten. I'll tell you when you come back.
Motherfucker. Tell me now.
Surely the treasure should be near Kosekimaru's shipwreck. Let's go and check it out.
Into the wind.
Oh, this might be trouble. Wait, I think if I get into this crevice here, I should be fine. I think. Yep, there we go. We're good. We're fine. Kazu's just chilling, breaking his ankles.
One with nature.
The wind? What is that? The wind harpistrum? Is that the instrument? The ball thingy? Oh, I get you. I wish they made a lot of things like relevant. Wouldn't it have been cool if they made like the instruments relevant, where you have to figure out the notes, and if you play certain notes, certain effects happen? Like, there's a few things the character can have, the player has at their disposal. The lens they could use for more stuff, maybe, possibly, depending. I know the camera they're gonna make it useful in 3.0. They showed off gameplay with that. I don't know if that was the thing before or not. We got a miniature boat! Hey, that's for the teapot, isn't it?
Wow! There really is treasure
It is!
this time!
Hey.
Huh, that's so strange. How did we miss it last time? Come on! Let's go find Kosi Kamaru and show him what we found!
To be honest, I actually like those rewards. I did not know that. I actually like those rewards though. The fact that they give you rewards that are related to your teapot, but are souvenirs from the event. I actually like that a lot. Like, I got one that's a picture that you get from a side quest that isn't even part of the main event. And that's for your teapot. And it's unique to whichever gender character you pick.
Kamaru! We found the treasure! Look! It's a model pirate ship! Your intuition finally worked this time! So, what's the other thing you wanted to tell us?
I'm fucking dead.
Kosi Kamaru?
He's dead.
But he said he'd tell us when we returned! Kosi Kamaru, you're a big fat liar!
Damn! It ends like that? I'm assuming his spirit has to be in the miniature boat. At the very least. Oh, so I gotta look up what to do with this orb. I have this orb and I have no idea what to do with it. Like, I have no clue. I know that you could sell it, but I don't want to sell it by accident. Well, not sell it, but you can, like, bring it into a store, and I don't want to, like, bring it into the wrong store, maybe. You missed the statue of Her Excellency the Mighty. What? What does that even look like? Dragon Bone Orb. It's literally the item name? Oh, man. What does it look like? Like, I don't know what the person looks like or whatever. What is the use of this orb? This orb you can be sold to a certain shop owners in exchange for more food items. Each shop owner offers different foods. Oh, I'll just look into this later. I'm not going to sell this right now. And as for the thing you just sent, I'll just copy and search it. But I like that. I like furnitures for the No way. God damn it, I want that. I'm sad I didn't get that. That looks so cute. I did. I did see the video you sent. Did you redeem your codes, by the way? Forgot to mention that. Give me 1 sec. I gotta see something real quick. That Noel was nuts. I've seen some crazy Noels. People will dedicate to that. But yeah, I wish I got... Oh, Noel we speak of. Yeah, he sent me a video of a C6 Noel. Doing crazy stuff. Let me show you. I don't know if you guys did this quest not yet or not, but where is it? It's not here. Where the hell is it? Cat. But yeah, if you do the quest with the play or the studio of birds, you get this item, which is a portrait, and it's specific to whichever character you picked, obviously, because depending on which traveler. But I found this neat. I like getting items that have significance to the story, and then you get to like display them. But this isn't even going to be the place I'm going to stay at. I'm going to go to the Inazuma one. Right. I think I'm done. Let me just head back to Inazuma Monster or something. Now the question is, what story quest are we doing today? That's the real question. We can't do Zhongli's, which means we can't do the Archon quest. Because we need to do Zhongli's quest. And I'm not doing that without Potato, because I promised. I made a promise to Potato, and I'm going to keep it. We can do Tartaglia's, Ganyu, not Xiao's. Tartaglia, Ganyu's, Eula's. I have Raiden Shogun's active also. And... I don't feel like doing the dating thing. I feel like getting these out of the way, because then they'll be gone forever. And I don't have to deal with them. So... Eula or Shogun? Let's do Eula. Let's go back to Mondstadt. We've been here in Inazuma for long enough. So Eula's is Apostolos chapter 1. Here we go, the top one. Shadows of the Past. Let's do that one.
Time to go.
Hello.
Huh? Who are you?
Do you not know the honorary knight?
Hello, we're here too.
Hello?
Yeah, what's wrong?
What's wrong? Did you just say what's wrong?
Yeah?
Huh.
This guy's rude.
And I suppose you think that you can simply strut up here and greet me in such an ignoble and vulgar manner?
Right, I already
Given
don't
that
like you.
I don't recognize you, I can only assume that you are a traveler of some variety.
Uh-huh.
I'll have you know that you are speaking with the Schubert Lawrence, a blood descendant of the magnanimous nobility. If you wish to address me, you'd best consider your words more carefully.
Okay.
Such nonchalant
I'll be here
manners
doing
are
this.
inadmissible and will never
Have
do.
fun doing the Abyss, by
Now,
the way, and good luck.
If you're somehow capable of understanding anything I've said, then you will get down on your knees, apologize for your negligent actions,
Wow.
and give me a proper introduction.
Can I-
That is the appropriate etiquette.
That's etiquette? Paimon's never heard of something so complicated before.
Can I beat the shit out of this guy? This guy's an asshole.
In former times, when people knew their place and respected traditions, such conduct was only basic courtesy when greeting a nobleman. And neglecting your manners would result in a swift whipping. But look at the world now. Rules have been thrown to the wayside and manners forgotten. I cannot bear to see such degradation.
The one that the aristocracy fell.
What did you say? You dare question the dignity of the nobility?
Yeah, I do.
I'll have you know that though the Lawrence clan is in decline, myself and others of noble blood are looking for a chance to restore our rightful honor.
Could you not put your
Just
finger that
look
close
around.
to my face?
The people are unruly and undisciplined. I, however, strive to retain the elegance and etiquette of the nobility. After all, we are of a completely different breed by birth.
I haven't even said anything yet.
Save your words. I find your manners and bearing repulsive. I have nothing to discuss with the likes of you.
Okay, screw
Besides, I am in no way obligated to instruct commoners on basic courtesies.
Well,
Now I have more pressing matters to attend to. I'll take my leave.
I don't like you.
So this is what Master G meant by difficult to get along with. Let's head back and talk things over with her.
You know what's funny? Most main protagonist characters would be really pissed off or disgruntled. Childe is just there and she's just like... Yeah? Childe doesn't care. She barely said anything and the guy's just like, oh, how dare you? Why don't you lick my bootstraps and blah blah, and it's just like, okay. I ain't dealing with you. Goodbye.
Well, if it
Amber!
isn't the honorary knight,
Hey!
I'm just on my way out to gather some intel. I didn't expect to run into you here.
Hey girl, what's up?
Judging by your expression, you must have run into some trouble.
Master Jean tasked us with a special assignment, but things seem to have run aground for the moment.
It wasn't our
No
fault.
need to get down on yourself. Sometimes things just don't turn out as planned. Even I can't guarantee useful intel every time I'm dispatched. You just have to keep at it and never give up.
That's Amber for you.
Hey, why don't you let me try to help? What's the problem?
Master
I'd laugh
Jean
if Amber
asked
got
us to
pissed.
build a connection with someone named Schubert Lawrence. But it turns out that he's a peculiar character that doesn't listen to anyone, especially Paimon.
Aha, Schubert! I know him. Let me guess. He said you didn't have any manners.
Sounds like you're no stranger to his rants.
I've been on the receiving end of his lectures many a time. The Lawrence clan can be very particular about such things.
You mean everyone in the Lawrence clan is just a big headache?
How do they
As
thrive?
aristocrats, they believe there should be a certain distance between themselves and common folk. I understand their thinking, but that's just not how things are anymore. However, there is one exception among the Lawrence clan, my good buddy, Eula.
Oh, well, there she
Buddy?
is. Well, the name.
That's right. Not only is she from the Lawrence clan, but she's also captain of the Knights of Favonia's 4th Company.
It's just funny how, like, the guy's like, ha! These peasants and their water while we drink wine. And I can't stand that. Jean told us that Lawrence clan sees the knights as enemies. How could a member of the Lawrence clan join the knights?
Eula is
I'll do
special.
the Jean one.
She's not quite like the other members of her clan. She has her own beliefs and it shows. In other words, she doesn't really adhere to the strict rules and conventions of her family. However, she's still quite knowledgeable about dealing with the Lawrences. I'm sure you'll see what I mean if you meet her.
That's strange. If Eula is a member of the Lawrence clan, then why would Master Jean choose us for the task? Couldn't she just ask Eula?
Well, it's a little complicated. Basically, the Lawrence clan has frowned upon the fact that Eula joined the Knights. Her family members don't particularly care for her. In their eyes, Eula is nothing but a traitor to the family.
Wow. Well, that's stupid.
She's very easy to get along with. Just explain the situation, and I'm sure she'll help you come up with a way to get along with Schubert. In fact, I think she's out in the wilderness on patrol this morning. You should be able to find her around Storm Bear Mountains.
Thanks, Amber. All right, you heard her. Let's go find Eula.
Good luck, you two. I've got my own matters to investigate.
Who would have guessed the Knights have a member of the Lawrence clan? Well, if you want to learn about the conduct of the Lawrence clan, who better to ask than one of their own family members?
Right, let's get over there.
Taking a stroll in the middle of a downpour certainly rouses the spirit. But it's best to dry your clothes as soon as possible after the rain stops.
Also, fun little fact, I tend to change the wallpaper on my phone to match like the stuff I'm doing or I'm a fan of. Let me see if I can. I was about to be like, hey guys, look at my thing, and then then it's all of a sudden you're just gonna see a bunch of my wallpapers, like my apps and shit. But I changed my wallpaper on my phone, so now, oh, you can't even see it. It's too bright. Oh, whatever. I changed my wallpaper to be Kazuha because I was like, man, Kazuha's cool. Since I've been playing Genshin all the time. That's a lie.
This scenery is wonderful.
Also, you're one to talk, sir.
What are they doing here? Is that why Eula was sent on patrol here?
I do not have any of that blasphemous nonsense on this phone, for I am a Christian streamer.
I see through you.
One with nature.
Joy, we don't like us because not too far.
Not on this Christian stream.
Let's not waste time.
You can't run!
Stay right there.
Punishment!
In the eyes of our Lord in 2020, he has changed his ways. He does not care if we curse.
Judgment!
Did you not read the New Testament? Thou can curseth thou however thy wanteth. Say fucketh as much as thy needeth. Cutscene? Holy shit! She's gonna get assassinated! Ah!
Huh?
Holy crap, she moves fast.
Yeah.
I wish our characters could move like that for real. Cool.
You don't think twice before reaching for your sword, do you? Do you have any idea how long I've been tracking these targets? And now you get to stake a claim. You think you're stronger because you got to them first?
Her hips are nuts.
Mark my words.
Oh.
Vengeance will be mine.
They looked at her hips.
What?
They then put the camera right at her hips. Oh, that's dumb.
That's
I'm
right.
sorry, Vengeance.
I heard the commotion and came as swiftly as I could, only to find you two already fighting the Fatui. Not only that, you are making quick work of them too. If I didn't make my move, you would have been able to take all the credit. Still, I'm glad you're unscathed. Confronting that number of Fatui at once can be dangerous.
Oh, I can see clearly. I can see perfectly what she's wearing. What's funny is that you could still get that aristocrat feel from what she's wearing too, which is actually pretty interesting. I'm going used to fighting the Fatui. I know my way around a fight.
Sorry, Paimon doesn't understand what you mean.
I'm gonna get some chips.
Thanks for your
Concern? Why would I be concerned for the safety of my arch-enemies?
Arch-enemies? Oh, wait a minute! You were saying how glad you were that we were unscathed a second ago!
By which I meant, if you were injured, I'd have to escort 2 strangers guilty of stealing my targets all the way back to Mondstadt. Which would mean you'd cause me even more trouble. My vengeance would be swifter still.
Huh? So that's how you see all this?
So you
Yes,
must be Eula.
That's me.
Paimon thinks she's pretty strange. Although at least we can communicate with her.
You dare to call someone you've just met strange? Forget the aristocracy. That's rude even by normal standards. Speaking of which, how do you know my name?
This is the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius. And speaking of rude, we're trying to investigate an aristocrat named Schubert Lawrence. He's so obsessed with etiquette that he's not even willing to speak with us.
I understand now. That's my uncle, all right. But why do you mean to investigate him? I see. You have some nerve to faming a family member right in front of me. I will have vengeance for this too.
It's not even defaming.
This is an assignment from Master Jean.
Yeah.
It's just an investigation, that's all.
Aren't you worried about your uncle?
To the everyday citizens of Mondstadt, everyone in the Lawrence clan is scum. It's natural for rumors and unwarranted gossip to lead to such suspicion.
Hard to avoid such a reputation when you're known as the ruthless rulers of Old Mondstadt.
Oh, so that's what you think of me? Yet another transgression to avenge.
But didn't you say it first? Oh.
Curious. We've only just met, and you've already given me 3 causes for vengeance. It's been a while since I've encountered anyone as interesting as you.
I don't like how vengeance-driven she is. Like, I know that's a thing that I've heard, that she likes vengeance. But the fact that she says vengeance like 3 times and acts very childish about it, I don't know how I feel about it. Your definition of curious is curious. Why do you seem happy about it?
I assume you need me to teach you the conduct of the Lawrence clan. Only then will you finally be able to communicate with my uncle, correct?
That's right. Amber told us to come and talk to you.
Well then, let's begin your training immediately. It'll be easier to train when we're back in Mondstadt. We'll require other people. We can put that aside for now. Besides, if it's the acting Grandmaster's assignment, and Amber's the one who recommended me, I should comply.
Paimon's confused. This girl's all vengeance this and revenge that. But she doesn't seem the least bit angry. Still, Paimon has met bigger weirdos before.
For once I kind of agree, because it's like, okay, that's weird. I do not understand. But again, I think most of these stories go like that, where it's like you first meet the character, you're off-put by them, and then you learn to like them.
Ah, you finally arrived. There's no time to spare, so we'll begin with our first lesson.
Wait, hold on. There's something we need to clear up first. Otherwise it'll keep bugging us.
So that's still on your mind, huh? Maybe you're the ones who can't let things go. Don't worry, there's a time and place for exacting vengeance. Besides, I'm not in the mood for any right now. Best save it for later.
You need to be in the right mood for vengeance.
I already have a long list of
I'm not in the
vengeance
mood to kill you.
Even
I'll kill
if
you
I
later.
wanted to begin now, I'd have to start in the right order. Who
Order.
knows how long it will be before I get to you?
Well, if you have so much to take care of, wouldn't it just be easier to give us a clean slate?
Absolutely not. Stealing my targets, calling me a ruthless ruler, and suspecting my uncle. All worthy of vengeance in my eyes. But you needn't worry, at least not whilst we're investigating this matter. I'm sure you're familiar with the phrase, a man of moral integrity fears no slanderous attack. If Uncle Schubert didn't commit any wrongdoing, then any such investigation will prove fruitless. But if he did commit a wrongful act, then he should bear the full punishment. I'm sure you understand. Good. Now, there are two key points that aristocrats attach great importance to: your manner of speech and your bearing. Let's begin with your manner of speech. Aristocrats have a very unique way of carrying conversation, even with mundane daily topics.
Oh, Paimon's already learned some unique conversation. Mark my words, vengeance will be mine!
Holy shit, that's
Not even
that was
close.
actually funny.
And besides, it sounds strange.
Hey! Paimon learned it from you! And didn't you say not to call others strange? It seems you don't respect the rules of your own clan.
No, I've no need to trouble myself with such frivolous formalities. Here, allow me to demonstrate. For example, when greeting a friend, you could say, "As the morning dew greets the coming dawn, so do I greet you, my dear friend."
As the morning dew does what now?
However, such a phrase may only be used during the morning hours. Also, the party with whom you're speaking must be of approximately the same status as you.
Well then.
Morning dew is not uncommon, so it expresses that friendship should not be measured by value, yet also suggests that friendship between aristocrats is pure like water.
This is a lot of extra stuff to say, just to say, hey, good morning. Kind of, not a fan of that. Also, is she wearing like cowboy like the little spinning things on her fucking heels? What the fuck?
Oh, no. You must be prudent with your words. Calling someone a good friend could easily offend them.
But didn't you just say my dear friend in your example? Paimon's confused.
Yes, I did. But you must know in the Lawrence family, dear friend is a set phrase that can only be used towards certain friends with whom one is acquainted, but not particularly close. It sounds much more pleasant to call an acquaintance a dear friend. So another thing to remember, aristocrats are concerned with face and being polite. However, if you were to use dear friend to address an intimate friend, the recipient would think that you were deliberately trying to estrange them.
I'm gonna jump out the damn window. This is the dumbest, most complicated, over-the-top speaking is... You mean you always have to talk this way?
This is only the first step in making a greeting.
After
addressing one another, you then exchange courtesies.
Wait! This is all too abstract. Perhaps it would be better if you gave some real-life demonstrations.
Yeah, and I also thought English was hard. This is ridiculous. What is this? It's... I can't believe they'd be insulted if you called someone a dear friend.
Very well. Come with me. We'll choose some bystanders to converse with.
Walks up to person. Hello, dear friend. Gods! Gods! This peasant called me his dear friends when I have nothing with him. Please, take them to jail. This peasant balls me.
Oh,
I feel offended.
you're
Shot in
Beulah
a
of the
pole.
Lawrence clan, right? This can't be good.
Oh, this could be good.
You there, lowly laborer. You
Wow.
stand in the presence of a member of the illustrious Lawrence clan. I have words for you. Please acknowledge the glory bestowed upon thee by the nobility... what comes next?
She
right.
doesn't even
By
know!
solemnly kneeling to the ground with utmost sincerity.
I like how lowly, like, whatever the fuck she just said, is not offensive. It should be taken as offensive. Also, the fact that she forgot what the heck she... Oh my god.
Huh? I can't make heads or tails of anything you're saying.
Hold on. What did they always teach me?
You know what's funny? They don't understand what she's saying. I understand what she's saying, but it's insulting. It's really is insulting.
Whenever a dispute arises, protection of your family's prestige and dignity always takes precedence. Got it. As a lowly commoner, you shall maintain absolute reverence when speaking with those under which you so graciously toil. How dare you speak in such a manner?
Is everyone from the Lawrence clan so strange? The days of the Lawrence clan's tyranny have long passed. I don't care what you're trying to do. Just beat it. Like I said, I don't care what you're doing. I have nothing to say to any member of the Lawrence clan.
Well, that's just...
And here's a word of advice. I wouldn't be caught dead walking too closely with any one of their like in Mondstadt.
Okay, that's just racism.
That's all. I'll be going. I'm afraid I won't be able to control myself if we talk any longer.
That's just some straight-up prejudice right there.
Don't leave! Halt! Mark my words. Vengeance will be mine.
That doesn't sound... I can't take her seriously when she does
The
that.
Lawrence name really does carry a terrible reputation.
Vengeance will be mine.
Never mind him. I could have predicted as much. Let's find someone else.
I take her as seriously as I take Mandark from, like, Dexter's lab. Mandark's like, I'll win this, blah blah blah, and he's like, ma ha 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 ha, ma ha ha. That's what I can't.
You there, lowly toiler. You stand in the presence of a member of the illustrious Lawrence clan. I have words for you. Please acknowledge the glory bestowed upon thee by the nobility, and solemnly kneel to the ground with utmost sincerity.
Here's the thing. There's a difference between your character is straight up Edge incarnate, like Shadow, and then there's a girl who's like, I'm a proper lady, and then going, I will kill you. And then the person just walks away. Whereas Shadow legitimately owns up to what he says.
Huh? Why don't you respond? According to the custom, I must wait until you kneel completely before I can say the next words. Right. I mustn't look at you too long, or I'll be drawing more attention to our difference in status.
What?
Oh dear, I've already stared at you for quite a while. Fine. You may spare yourself the formality of kneeling, as it may be a little inconvenient. I shall continue. Oh, wait. I think there's a line for people with rude attitudes in this situation.
Hey, stop bothering me or else I might say something you wouldn't like to hear. Then again, I've got no words for anyone from the Lawrence clan.
Again? What's with this attitude?
I guess we'll see, as I keep going into her story. Escalated fast. Maybe we should just... for now.
Yes, I don't think his attitude will change. If I keep grandstanding like this, the outcome won't be good. Let's try to find someone else to talk to. I'll remember your unwillingness to comply. Mark my words. Vengeance will be mine.
Oh my god, I hate that she keeps saying that.
You there, lowly worker.
Yeah, I've already heard it all before. Look, just spare me the time. Our answer's always the same. We've got nothing to say to the likes of you. I mean, seriously, can't you just take a hint?
Please calm down. We don't want to cause any trouble.
I know she's a knight of Favonius, and that the knights wouldn't misplace their trust, but the name Lawrence carries too much weight with it.
Like, I might not like her character so much yet, but I will stand behind the fact that this prejudice before she even gets to speak, or even while she's speaking, is kind of fucked. Like, the fact that the people there aren't just being like, look, I'm not going to do what you say, but I'll hear you out, I'll talk to you, but stop treating me like I'm a commoner. We're all equal here, man.
Even to this very day, the descendants of the Lawrence clan are still scheming to reclaim Mondstadt and reinstate their aristocratic rule. And if that wasn't enough, here you are purposefully using their awkward way of speaking just to put on an act? Don't you care for the feelings of us ordinary folk?
Or at least he is talking about it.
You have a point.
Oh, there you go.
But mark my words, this transgression will not go unnoticed.
Huh? You want to fight? Listen here, I may be no match for you, but I'll be sure to lodge a complaint with the Knights of Favonius.
Maybe everyone should just take a step back.
I'm sorry, but I want her to understand that I'm serious. Listen here, if you don't want things to get more unpleasant, then you'd better just stop.
Forget it. There's no point in quarreling any further. Let's go.
Well, that
It's
was
all
that.
right. This happens quite often. Let's find someone else to talk to.
Paimon thinks we've seen enough now. Let's just stop. Actually, Paimon thinks we should apologize for asking you to demonstrate for us. We had no idea the feelings between the Lawrence clan and the people of Mondstadt were so bitter.
I think the easiest way to avoid this problem would have been to just demonstrate it to the Traveler, and then Traveler would have to talk back, and she would just be like, okay, correcting.
What can we do? The Lawrence name is already a dirty word among every household in Mondstadt. Even 3-year-olds know the story. I see this kind of attitude all the time.
And somehow you still managed to brush it off with a laugh?
Don't worry. What with me being a Knight of Favonius, they're usually willing to speak a few words with me. Perhaps my aristocratic manner of speech provoked them today. Believe me, it's not a big issue.
So this is the way things are normally for you? There's no need for them to direct their anger at you personally.
Yeah.
That's the way things are. Perhaps it's just fate for those who have made mistakes. Accepting punishment is only fair, right? But when your family has committed atrocities, I'm afraid there's no easy path to reconciliation. As memories are carried in the city breeze, the faults of such grievances are passed from one generation to the next. It is now my turn to bear this burden. At least I have a means of living a relatively normal life compared to the elders of my family. I have nothing to be discontented about.
I mean, I get it. It's kind of like the same thing as, like, let's say fucking... I'll be dramatic about it. Let's say if, like, Hitler had a family, and then, like, his sons and daughters, like, grandfathers and whatnot, generations and generations past, and they're like, yeah, no, fuck him. He was fucked up as shit. But then everyone treats your family like shit, even though you have nothing to do with, like, the guy who did it. I can understand that.
Yeah, why were you so willing to try and demonstrate for us?
Oh, that reminds me. That last person will not escape my vengeance either.
But that's ridiculous right there, where she's like, I'm gonna... yeah, vengeance.
Let's leave it at that. Just think of it as something I like to do. But unfortunately, you probably didn't learn much from those conversations. It seems we have no other choice but to find more people to talk to.
No need! Besides, the Traveler's pretty sharp, and nothing gets in our way on an adventure. Paimon thinks we got the gist of it now. Right? Right?
I think the only thing I like about Paimon is when Paimon's like, don't worry, we got it. We can do it. That's the only time I like Paimon. But any other time, I'm just like, no, stop.
We'll just have to roll with it for now. Let's just keep Eula from getting anyone else riled up.
Well then, I'm glad you learned something. You're already halfway toward mastering aristocratic conduct. A proper manner of speech is more aesthetic than anything else. It stems from their taste for refinement. But we must also practice your bearing. I have a very effective way of training for this. Come with me to Dragonspine.
Did you get stuck? The Dragonspine, back to that icy hellhole. I just haven't done it? Oh, okay.
We should keep moving, but watch your step in the snow.
It's so cold. Does Aristocrat training really need to be done here?
If you wish to truly achieve the dignified conduct of an aristocrat, you must learn to remain composed and elegant even amidst harsh conditions. For example, you can see that part of the path up ahead is quite difficult to traverse. But a well-trained aristocrat would not only effortlessly proceed forward, but do so without a stain on their garment and their elegance fully intact.
Paimon thinks we've left the realm of aristocrats and entered the realm of adventuring. Compared to what we've already seen, this should be a piece of cake. Uh-huh. This is where you can finally apply some of your adventuring knowledge.
You look pretty confident this time.
I mean, I don't think that guy could do it.
Let's get started.
I don't think he could go up this
you
mountain
must be
like
graceful
nothing.
and elegant. Don't get knocked or launched into the air. That would be most unsightly.
I doubt that aristocrat could do it. I scared that one animal away.
A lot better than I
Kinda
had
wanted
anticipated, at least.
Paimon almost didn't make it through. Whew. Good thing we didn't get stuck. So, are we aristocrats now?
Oh my gosh, she's out of breath. Why are you out of breath, Paimon? You didn't have to dodge, I had to.
Yourselves. We've only just begun. This scenario was relatively simple. In the face of a real battle, one would seldom have a chance to stop and evaluate the situation. There's a ley line monolith just up ahead that will attract nearby monsters. True elegance is the ability to calmly yet swiftly make decisions in the heat of battle.
Is this how you normally
My family
train?
set only the highest expectations for me, even as a child. Let's proceed, shall we?
Sure. What are we doing here?
This is the ley line monolith. Go ahead, activate it. But be careful not to get launched into the air or frozen while fighting. That would be most unsightly.
One with nature.
Light ash.
The wind's rosy.
What if I launch myself
Well
into
done.
the air?
Your
Does
performance
that make it
was most
unsightly?
impressive.
Because
And you
Kazuha did
managed
it.
to remain calm even in these grueling dragon spine surroundings. I'm starting to wonder if even I could have done the same. Given such an outstanding performance, it seems there is little left for me to teach you.
Well, this was a lot easier to pass.
Said, adventuring is our specialty. So, that's it for our training, right? Then let's get out of Dragonspine before Paimon turns into a popsicle. Ooh.
Hold on. I was commending the Traveler's performance just now. You, on the other hand, seem to have made no progress at all.
Shit talk, Paimon, let's go.
Is also part of the training?
Yes, of course. You were frantically flying and dashing about throughout the entire thing. Not an elegant sight at all. Did you even listen to anything I was trying to teach you?
Maybe that's just Paimon's style.
Hey, that's not true. Paimon was just focusing on you the whole time.
Whatever the reason, not heeding my instructions. A cause for vengeance, perhaps. Now, drink this.
Huh? What is it? Are you trying to poison Paimon?
Certainly not. It's warm milk. Didn't you just say that you were freezing? Drink it and it'll help warm you up.
Oh,
Where did she
you.
get the warm milk from?
Are you still planning on the whole vengeance thing?
If I wasn't, then why would I care about you being cold? If you turned into a Paimon popsicle, that would ruin my plans for vengeance now, wouldn't it? So, dear friend, don't die on me out here.
Ah! Paimon knew something was off!
You're strange.
Vengeance should know no bounds, you know. Now then, given that your training is complete, it's time we return to Mondstadt. Our last step will be preparing a cordial gift to present to my uncle when you meet him. I already have something in mind. Let's pay Sarah a visit at Good Hunter.
Got it. Hey, there's Amber again. I'm always happy when I get to see Amber.
Oh, hey, Eula.
No.
I see you've met the honorary knight.
We're not bringing that joke back from like the start of all this, are we?
These are just bound to run into you these days.
Well, I just got back and was thinking about grabbing a
Granted,
bite
I
at
have
Good
her at
Hunter.
C2,
But
so...
now that you're here, why don't we all eat together?
Very well. It's been some time since we've last shared a meal together. Come, take a seat. We can discuss my uncle's gift while we eat.
Yes? Is there something else you'd like to order?
Could you please prepare a serving of my uncle's favorite, gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut? We'll take it as a gift to him later.
Gesundheit.
Coming right up. It'll take some time to prepare. I'll have it here at the counter once it's ready.
Hold on a moment. Is this satisfying salad also something that Amber ordered?
No, she didn't order it. But because she didn't order any vegetables, I thought I'd throw in a salad on the house. You know, to contrast all the meat dishes.
So, we clearly didn't order this, yet you prepared it without authorization. Mark my words, this transgression will not go unnoticed.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna take revenge on her for giving us a free salad?
You should know me by now. That's the kind of villainous character I am. Well then, please wait a moment while I get the dish for your uncle started.
Delicious unauthorized delicacies. Sarah will pay for this.
Why would you choose gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut as a gift for your uncle? Hyman's never even heard that dish before.
That was a
This
weird
dish isn't
interaction.
actually on Good Hunter's menu. Only long-standing patrons such as my uncle would know about the dish. The old aristocrat seemed to take a liking to it.
Because of the sour flavor of the sauerkraut, not too many people are fond of it these days. I guess it's become less popular over time. Eula treated me to the dish once, and I couldn't even finish a bite. I've nicknamed it gebratenes Fleisch mit Vengeance ever since. Ugh.
I never expected us to have such completely different tastes in food. If I weren't in such a good mood, I'd say that constitutes grounds for transgression.
So even Amber doesn't escape your vengeance.
Of course not. It's hard to find someone in Mondstadt that attracts contempt as much as she does.
It's fine when you're just joking between us, but I'm afraid our honorary knight might misunderstand you. Eula's always talking about vengeance, but that's just how she is. It's nothing you should take too seriously.
But I am serious, and I'll remember every transgression committed against me. Ugh, it's no wonder so many people dislike you.
Paimon's starting to realize that Eula is actually a very good person.
But
There's
just
no need to be so awkward when you want to say something nice.
but kind of cringe with the constant
Listen,
announcing of vengeance.
You've never been labeled as a social pariah, have you?
Well, no?
So that's why you wouldn't understand how hard it is for a bad person to try to be good. It's impossible for me, and I have no intention of acting like a good person. All right, no need to look so sullen. I'm just kidding. Come on, let's eat. The food is getting cold.
After an awkward pause, everyone resumes cheerfully eating.
Oh, I'm stuffed. I'll see Sarah about the bill.
No need. I've left the mora under the plate. If you try to settle it with her in person, she won't accept payment for the salad. Don't underestimate my ability to exact revenge. Sarah won't get the upper hand this time. All right, next you should pay my uncle a visit. He has a small camp at the top of the mountain near Springvale. He usually whiles his time away there when there's nothing else to do.
Aren't you coming with us, Eula?
I'm afraid that wouldn't be very convenient for me. It'd be better if you two went alone. Ah, yes. Please do remember to pick up the dish from Sarah.
I still have more recon to do in the wilderness. Well, until next time.
Let's meet again. What an interesting bunch you are.
gebratenes Fleisch mit sauerkraut is ready to go. Be sure to eat it while it's hot, otherwise the flavor will be spoiled. And by the way, don't worry too much when Eula says strange things. She's actually a very good person.
Paimon's been meaning to ask. No one could stand the sight of Eula when she was trying to speak with the others in Mondstadt earlier. But she seemed to get along fine with you and Amber just now. What's up with that?
The people of Mondstadt don't take kindly to anyone bearing the Lawrence name. They are unable to see past her family, therefore they don't actually see Eula for herself. So no matter what Eula tries to do, it's seen as a wrongdoing. It essentially strips the meaning of anything she tries to accomplish.
How come you're able to see Eula differently then?
Well, when she joined the Knights of Favonius, it caused quite an uproar.
I can imagine.
Many people signed a petition demanding that the Knights reverse their decision. At the same time, numerous members of the Lawrence clan crowded the entrance of the Knights of Favonius headquarters, clamoring for Eula to give an explanation.
Whoa, so both sides were unhappy.
That's right. So you can imagine how determined Eula must have been under such circumstances. But thanks to Grandmaster Varka and the unwavering attitudes of others in the Knights of Favonius, they were able to quell the unrest. Tensions still remain beneath the surface, I'm afraid. In the eyes of the people, she's a stain on the Knights of Favonius. And in the eyes of the Lawrence clan, she's a disgrace to her family.
So she's hated on both
She simply
sides.
fulfills her duty as a knight, silently helping one person after another, myself included. People like Eula should be approached with care and understanding.
Meanwhile,
she could stand to be treated a little more fairly.
as we're being told Eula's backstory, Codes was like, Varka, yeah! wants to pull him. If he's in a banner, hopefully. If only there were more people like you.
I believe a day will come when things will get better.
Once everything's settled,
Still
we should
waiting.
go talk to Eula again. Paimon thinks we know how to communicate with her now.
Meanwhile, here I am, hoping for some fucking Daya news. I'm waiting to see what the fuck the other 4 stars on those banners are. And I'm also waiting to see more Daya news. I want to see gameplay already. I want to know if she's good. And how she plays, obviously.
I'm glad. I think that would make her very happy, though she might not ever admit it.
Codes is there going, please, give me hope.
Take care. Please come again.
I guess I should go here.
Into the wind.
The Wanderer? What's that?
Follow the wind. Time to go.
A character? Like their moves, the character model, or just, hey, this is probably going to be in the banner later?
The tent seems to be pretty tattered, but there's a really
Oh,
fancy
okay.
chair. Could this be another aristocratic custom?
Ah, it's you again. I thought I had rid myself of you two.
Please, if I may be so bold as to say a few humble words. I've already met them? Or I'm gonna meet them?
A few humble words, huh? Yes, that sounds appropriate enough.
Oh, yeah,
Very well.
posh.
I'm certainly not one to be narrow-minded. I'll overlook your previous misconduct for now and listen to what you have to say.
Wow, this guy thinks so highly of himself.
Oh shit, I think I know who you're talking about. It clicked in my head, it was like a little tiny like, click. I'm like, oh, I think I know who it is. Ooh. Ooh, I think I know. If it's who I think it is, again, I don't like their color scheme, but their design is cool. In case you like a potato. I think I know who it is. Before I go further, I wish to express my will of resistance. It is an honor to stand before you here, immense in your supreme brilliance.
Ah, a kindred spirit, I see. Yes, we must resist the blundering knights of Favonius. You are true and principled. Impressive. My intentions were to test your humility. It appears you have become well versed in our etiquette.
Oh, so he was testing us. Sheesh, what an ordeal.
Your conduct is satisfactory. I must say, such progress in such a short time is practically unfathomable. If I may ask, from whence did you learn such a civilized manner of speech?
There's so much, like...
Ah, good. Very good. You are bright, and compared with the common folk of Mondstadt, you certainly have potential. If you were of aristocratic blood, your prospects would be promising indeed.
By the way, we brought a gift. Ahem. Paimon means we would like to present you with a small token of our goodwill.
Oh my god.
Could this be? Gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut? It's evident that your sentiment is genuine. As a young person nowadays, only with no small effort could you achieve such a dish.
You know, I think Fischl would get along with this group. Like, no joke.
It's been so long since I dug into a big, tasty... I beg your pardon. What I mean to say is, since it's nearly mealtime, I shall partake. Ah, yes, this aroma, just as I remember it, and this exquisite sour flavor. A delicacy that only us noblemen and women could appreciate.
Now even Paimon's starting to wonder what it tastes like.
I acknowledge your genuine goodwill. Such sincerity must certainly imply that you come bearing a request.
It seems there's a word that Lawrence family has a grand scheme of sorts.
Wait, so you've come to know of this, too? It was meant to be a family secret. Well, considering your meticulous etiquette, you must be a talent of unusual fortitude. Please, come with me. We happen to be in need of competent fellows like yourself. To see some friends from a distant land. They have offered their assistance in restoring the Lawrence clan to its former glory.
So he trusts us solely based on your
distant
etiquette.
land, huh?
Well then, let's get going, shall we? You'll understand everything in due course.
Do you think his friends are the Fatui? Things will get sticky if the Fatui happen to recognize you. What should we do?
I guess we'll see. I could wear a mask like I always do, and apparently that works. Really? Maybe it's not who I think it is. Weird. That's also really weird because we just got one.
Huh? Why have you put on a mask all of a sudden?
I fucking called it. I called it with the mask shit. I fucking knew it.
Even if they are powerful, our status is much higher than theirs in the land of Mondstadt. And therefore, we shouldn't allow them to admire our true faces so easily. I see.
Good thinking. Paimon thought for sure they'd recognize us.
Let's proceed, shall we? I'll introduce you as my guest. As you'll see in a moment, there are many already helping us. I heard that this area had already been purged once by the Knights of Favonius, but it's the only place around Mondstadt that is well concealed and spacious enough. Although it has fallen into disrepair and does not suit the tastes of the nobility,
the great walk and talk.
For now.
Part of all of the best video games in the world.
Can we walk any faster?
Of course not.
Like Uncharted.
An aristocrat always moves with grace in
The
his
Last
steps.
of Us.
Moving hurriedly is unexpected.
As expected, it's the Fatui!
As expected?
Because we always see them around the city.
Oh, so I love that I'm not wearing a mask anymore and I'm
Very
Kazuha.
powerful.
Huh. Nothing more than foreign ruffians with power and the ability to flaunt it. But they are favorable business.
Hold it right there! Who's this?
If you really must know, they're my guests. If you happen to offend them in even the slightest, then you will be held accountable by the Lawrence clan.
But this matter is of utmost secrecy. We must exercise caution.
You dare question the ways of a nobleman? I don't have time for this. Make way.
No need to sound all high and mighty like that. Fine. You may proceed.
Continue with us. They don't dare to question you.
Of course. That is the benefit of prestige. In past times, it would be a dire offense to speak to a nobleman in such a manner. We could determine a person's fate with the blink of an eye. Huh. And such glory will return to me again before long.
Where have I seen this person before? And who, may I ask, is this?
Nowhere.
We mustn't bring just anyone.
Disregard the
here.
clothes.
This is our new ally that I've recently met. They are completely trustworthy. You have the word of the Lawrence clan.
It's a
Our
pleasure to meet you.
plans are strictly confidential. It's not wise to bring in an outsider at this time. Furthermore, there's been word that an outlander who joined the Knights of Favonius has been very active in Mondstadt recently.
Actually, I haven't
Don't
been
be
active in Mondstadt. I've been in
ridiculous.
Inazuma
Besides,
mostly.
my guest is well versed in the etiquette of the nobility.
And Liyue.
I must treat them with the proper mutual respect. The Knights of Favonius pay no regard to such details. They could never understand the intricacies of our etiquette.
And what about this thing?
You mean Paimon?
Enough! You dare question my word? Need I remind you who it is who has made your activity
Enough,
in
you
Mondstadt
simpleton.
possible? Without the support of the Lawrence clan, you would have all been driven out by the Knights of Favonius like dogs.
Oh my god.
You must immediately offer your sincerest apologies to my friend. You've offended their honor.
Fine. I'll take your word and make no further inquiries. Now, to the matter at hand. Did you bring the diagram of Mondstadt's defenses as promised?
Oh, so that's what's going on here.
Paimon,
Yes,
can you look
of
any more
course.
shocked?
Here it is.
Let me see. Why is it so poorly drawn? Everything's so squiggly and crooked. And what is this shape supposed to be?
Excuse me? I'll have you know that I went to great lengths to carefully draw this map by hand myself. That shape is the symbol of the Knights of Favonius.
I see. Crude, but I can make do. Are you able to verify that this is all reliable information?
Of course, you needn't worry about that. Don't forget what we agreed upon. The flag of the Lawrence clan will fly above the Knights of Favonius headquarters. The rights to that building, as well as the whole of Mondstadt, belong to the Lawrence clan.
Yes, we will both profit from this agreement. There's no use haggling
So
over
when
the
are we gonna
details.
be like, haha, it
We will
was
make good
us?
use of the intel you provided. Also, be certain not to divulge our identity. There would be diplomatic consequences, you know.
Don't worry, this matter is only between you and I. And my new friend here. No one else will know of it.
This is so ridiculously scuffed. It's not
Once
even
this
funny.
is over, I shall stand atop the Favonius headquarters and rebuke their pathetic rule over Mondstadt. Then, the city and all its people will once again be under the rightful and unwavering rule of the Lawrence clan. Perfect. Just as it once was, and just as it should be.
Even that guy's
May
like,
I
oh my
remind
god.
you once again that we mustn't act rashly. That is all. For now.
Very well.
I just said that, Paimon.
What are you doing?
The jig is up!
That's right! It's the honorary knight and their trusty companion, Paimon! We're here to crush your evil schemes into dust! Dust!
I think they got the message,
So
Paimon.
this was all just a ploy to deceive me!
It's your
What a
own
twist! Who would have
trust in
known?
someone based purely on their manners!
After so much planning, this is how it ends? Huh! We'll see about that!
Just as I expected. I knew I should have never trusted these foolish aristocrats. No matter, we already have the intel we need. Get them!
They're running off in different directions. Paimon remembers that this place is a dead end. Let's take care of the Fatui first and then deal with Schubert later. Punishment door is open. Let's go! Is that Eula?
Don't touch me! Get out of my way! I'll leave on my own!
It seems we finally caught up with you. This place is crawling with Fatui. Oh, it's you. It seems your investigation went well.
Aha! I see now. So you're the one that taught them our etiquette. And I thought you despised such pleasantries. Furthermore, there is a rule in our family. Such traditions are never to be taught to outsiders.
Ah yes, rings a bell. So what? I had no reason not to teach them.
You have brought shame to our family.
He
and ruined
almost
my
went through him.
plans. It's all for naught now.
I know that you poured great efforts into these plans, Uncle. But you were well aware that it was not the right thing to do. As a Knight of Favonius, I could not overlook your actions.
Knight of Favonius? Let's get one thing straight. I
see
am
a
your
chest back
uncle,
there.
and you are a member of the Lawrence clan. You should strive to restore your family's glory. You still have a chance. Defeat every Knight of Favonius here, and leave with me. Then I shall plead with the family to spare you and give you a new beginning.
So just to be clear, you want a Knight of Favonius to attack the Knights of Favonius?
That makes
I
sense,
shall
totally.
say this one last time. You are not a Knight of Favonius. You are a descendant of the Lawrence clan. The blood of the Lawrence clan
His head's
flows
shaking
in
like
your
crazy.
veins. You must comply with the will of the family.
Since when have I ever complied with the
That
will of
looks
the
so
family?
bad.
Why, you unruly maid!
If anyone should be angry,
Hey,
it should
hey.
be me.
Hey,
As a member
there's
of the
only one
Lawrence
maid
clan,
here,
you
okay?
knowingly plotted against
That's
the
Noelle.
city of Mondstadt and threatened its safety. Had you ever stopped to consider the trouble it would bring to so many people? Had you considered how many enemies you would make trying to keep the plans under wraps?
You dare lecture me?
That's right. In the name of the family that you so dearly revere, Uncle Schubert. I've never experienced the age of glory you always speak of. And I've never understood our family's incessant pursuit of it. But I am capable of discerning right from wrong. And I deeply understand what freedom means to the people of Mondstadt.
Damn right, freedom.
The Lawrence clan should never and will never become what you've dreamed it to be.
Oh, the disgrace of it all! How could such a rebellious monster emerge from our own family?
Things are starting to get pretty hysterical here. Politeness and elegance seem to have gone out the window.
That's enough fuss for today. You two, take him away. The honorary knight and I have other matters to attend to. Given that you've already taken action, I assume you've come across some conclusive evidence?
Paimon took a peek at their diagram. Your uncle had mapped out all of the Knight's patrol routes and marked out key information about Mondstadt.
And there was me thinking that he was just another elder of the family. And a lazy one at that. I never suspected he could stoop this low. So stubborn. Mark my words.
Here we go again.
Vengeance will be mine.
Yep.
Let's discuss this later. Our first priority is recovering that diagram.
Yay! We got the pleasure. Awesome. I'm gonna get this chest first. So let's see. That's pretty cool, actually. I like her attacks. Her charge is... yeah, that one. That makes sense. Level 88. 57.1 with 180 with 130% crit damage. Jesus Christ. And they gave her Song of Broken Pines, which has base attack and physical. Okay, that makes sense. And a Noblesse set. Hold this or do a triple hit? Press. She slashes swiftly. Eula gains a stack of... that stacks it 2 times. These stacks can only be gained blah. Increases Eula's resistance to interruption and defense. Hold. She consumes all her stacks and causes an AoE. Okay. Crowd damage to nearby enemies, creating blah 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 while present increases okay.
They're here! Stop them! Use this first. Harden up.
Yeah!
This is trouble.
Beg for mercy.
Finally, some quiet.
More speed. Shudder. Rack and ruin. More speed. Eye for an eye.
Go.
Roast and fry.
Crush. Flood of frost.
This was well done.
That animation looks dope.
Shudder.
you hurry up? Feels clogged.
Rack and ruin.
Let's end this quickly. Stay. This isn't good.
Beg for mercy. I'm going in. Shudder. Eye for an eye.
That does a lot of damage.
Vengeance will be mine. I condemn you.
My work.
More speed. Crush.
That seemed to work.
Shudder.
The wind knows me.
Rack and ruin.
Nice. She definitely feels slow. But I think with, like, I don't know, with the right team comp, she probably works really well. Her damage is nice, though. What it looks like.
Beg for mercy.
That's where they put the diagram!
This here, huh? I guess there's no other option but to fight! You dare provoke me! Fatui, come forth and dispose of them!
Nah, you're done.
Can't run from
Freeze to the core. Shudder.
She's definitely like a tank, though. She doesn't get interrupted at all.
Beg for mercy. More speed. I condemn you.
God damn.
More speed.
The amount of damage she does is insane. She's pretty good.
This must be it. They may very well have already made a copy of it.
When built right,
But without
obviously.
my uncle as their puppet,
When Noblesse
there'd be
is
no
not.
use in them attacking the city.
The Fatui wouldn't have relied only on your uncle.
True. But if their plan had hinged purely on taking Mondstadt by force, as opposed to with the help of a puppet, they could have spared themselves the trouble. The Fatui are dishonest, but they wouldn't go as far as to start an open war. Their opposition wouldn't just be Mondstadt alone. Anyway, I'll inform the acting Grandmaster. She'll know how to handle things from here.
Oh yeah! You suddenly appeared at just the right moment!
Yeah, about that. Because you stole my targets by attacking the Fatui I'd been tracking earlier. I came to exact my vengeance. You tried to do my job for me, and I'm here to return the favor.
Finally! After all this time, Paimon understands what you're saying!
You know, you would think she was just
reality,
already doing it.
Sense that something might happen to us during our investigation.
There you
You
go.
were worried about us and your uncle, so you brought a team to take a look.
My purpose was vengeance. Don't twist the story. You don't look too bright, but it turns out you have a knack for scheming.
Yeah, totally.
And mark my words,
I schemed.
I'll remember that.
Hey, what do you mean Paimon doesn't look too bright?
Well, Paimon
You
always
have
never looks
seeded a
bright.
deep enmity between us. Just you wait. Even if you were to be completely destroyed, I would never forget you.
So does that make us your arch enemies?
I like your fighting spirit. I'll take this diagram back to the Knights of Favonius and take it from here.
Sure. Well, see you around.
That you will. And make sure not to steal my targets next time.
Well, that was it for her quest, surprisingly. I don't know. I don't know which one I enjoyed more. I think I enjoyed Hu Tao's a bit more than hers. And obviously I enjoyed Zhongli's way more than both of them. Eula's was okay. Cutscene was dope though. Right, so we still have quite a few to go through. Who next? Well, it's either gonna be Tartaglia, Ganyu, or Red and Shogun. It has to be one of those. I'm leaning towards more either Red and Shogun or Ganyu than Tartaglia. Let's go... Let's go with Ganyu. I want to get Ganyu's out of the way. Mostly because Ganyu's banner is going to come up soon. So I may as well just do Ganyu's. Ganyu's is short? Oh, we're doing Ganyu's then. I get it out of the way. What's the name of it again? Unicorns. Yeah, it's this one. Let's get that one out of the way then if it's short. If it's short, we'll do it. Plus, I want to learn more about Ganyu. I want to like Ganyu more than just what everybody likes Ganyu for. So... So hopefully I'll learn more about her. Surprisingly, I thought I would like Eula a lot because I kept hearing her shtick about vengeance. And I ended up going, oh, okay. Eh. I ended up liking Hu Tao's character. I don't like her playstyle though. Her playstyle's okay. This fish is jumping. Gee, I wonder what those two reasons are. Code. Ah, the other stuff. I wonder what that other stuff is, Code. I think I know what that other stuff is. Charge shot is busted. I'm gonna catch this fish because I don't have this one. I gotta catch this fish. Wait, am I using my Inazuma rod? No, not the Inazuma rod. Let's use the Liyue one. Oh, wait, I put the wrong bait.
Steady now, it's the final stretch. Wow, Paimon's stomach
I did not mean to do that one.
already.
This bait. I want this bait. I want that one. Give me that fish. Give me that fish, please. I want that one. My god, this fish is ignoring my bait! It's back. Do it. There we go. I haven't caught this one as an ornament yet. Speaking of leaks and shit, I really hope a list comes out before Samira comes out of what fishes you need for that one bow. If it's an actual fishing bow.
Yay! Time to celebrate!
Yes! I finally got it for the first time. I have a feeling it's gonna be rare-ass fish that you can't fucking find. Like these guys. I need to throw this closer to them. Do it. Do it. Motherfucker. I hate them being ignored here. Come on! With If I'm so used to like the other fish that I've been trying to catch from like the catch and stuff being really scared when we throw it really close to their faces. That I'm not used to these guys.
So close, so close. Stay cool. Whoa,
There you go.
Nice catch.
Last one, and then I'm done. You son of a bitch. There we go. Now we can do Ganyu.
Victory is almost ours.
Hey Bert, did you ever go fishing in this
That
game?
was a tough fight.
Did you ever catch fish? You did? Aha. I like the fishing in this game.
Huh? The person standing over there. That's Ganyu. We finally found her.
Sup, Ganyu?
Ganyu, here you are.
You two. I did not expect to meet you here. Is it official or private affairs that bring you here? I shouldn't. I have left the human world. Please contact the Yua High Pavilion regarding matters concerning the commercial port.
Huh?
Left the human world.
You don't want to be the Keqing secretary anymore? But they're all waiting for you to come back.
That's why you're here? You want me to come back? I'm afraid you came here in vain.
What? Did something happen?
The clouds fold and unfold. The tide ebbs and flows. It was meant to be. When the Adepti entrusted humans with overseeing Liyue, I knew it was only a matter of time until I had to leave.
I mean, you didn't have to leave. No one told you that you had to, I think, right?
My Adepti blood makes me unwelcome in Liyue Harbor.
Okay, this is... No.
I delivered the letter and came back to Liyue Harbor, only to discover that I had been replaced by Baiwen, Bai Xiao, and Bai Shi.
You were never
Perhaps
replaced.
that mission of mine was just a pretext to remove me. Since the Keqing gave me a chance to leave with dignity, I decided to be tactful as well.
I believe there's been a huge misunderstanding.
I appreciate your kindness, but there's no need for your words of comfort.
No, I'm serious.
After 1,000 years away, I came back to Jueyun Karst. Looking at the clouds floating among the mountains brings me peace of mind. I feel better now.
But...
Who disturbs the peace of these mountains?
Oh, hello. Cloud Retainer.
Cloud Retainer? We're terribly sorry. We just...
One merely jests. One felt your presence the moment you set foot upon this land.
Wow. You Adepti really are impressive.
Come here to chat about the old times with Ganyu. It looks like you get along quite well.
Chat about the old times?
Ah, a matter leaves you at an impasse then. Not to worry. One is exceptional at seeking avenues for conversation. One has been one's own companion in idle talk for many a year.
I want to see Ganyu interact with Shinhei? Whoever her name is. Because they both got taught under this girl, under this Adepti, right? Like their mother. I want to see how they interact with each other.
Ah, yes. Since you are Ganyu's friends, tales from her youth shall one apprise you of, perhaps?
Oh, Cloud Retainer.
Yeah, Mom, tell us.
Nothing to be ashamed of. You were so cute as a child. One is most certain that your friends would like to hear of it.
Yeah, tell us about embarrassing stories about your kid. Do it. I'm a bit curious indeed.
Wants to hear it?
Mom, stop embarrassing me. Oh my
loved
god.
when the horns on the top of her head were caressed. When one was still taking care of her.
Oh no.
One was pestered most often to touch her horns. She was elsewise loath to sleep.
Oh no, that's a thing. Oh no, you're telling this to people.
plump she was back then. Why,
Plump.
when she stumbled while we ascended the mountain, she would roll down to the bottom like a little ball.
Wow.
The day Ganyu bumped into a pilgrim was the first time she saw a real human in the flesh. So fearful she was that she hid in a rock's cleft for 2 days and nights. One found her wailing of a monster she had seen.
Yeah, I bet.
Proud retainer? Forget it. It's about time for my training. I will take my leave.
Yeah, I remember that thing you sent me. I think you've said Ganyu. It seems you didn't read the room.
Ah, one's intention was merely to relieve the awkward tension.
I like Cloud Retainer.
The exact opposite.
Cloud Retainer's cool.
Impressive.
Be that so? Huh. But
By cool, I mean
returning to
funny.
Ganyu, most gladdened one is of your arrival. One cannot help but feel that remaining in Jueyun Karst shall not be good for her. One will tell you more about her, if you should permit it. Most benevolent among all Adepti are the Qilin. They drink only spring water and eat only whole grain. But perhaps the mountainous dwellings of Adepti in Jueyun Karst
My god, the audio's really
might
high.
be too lonely for her human
Holy
side.
shit, the audio's loud.
Under moonlight did one see her last. She stood by the precipice's edge, and upon the mist-veiled mountains she gazed. Her thin figure was immersed in the vast sea of clouds. One noticed her loneliness, and sought to convince her to go back to the human world. But just then, she said thus.
Liyue Harbor feels even lonelier than Jueyun Karst. When I look at the sea of clouds in Jueyun Karst, I merely feel the loneliness of a solitary cloud gazer. When I step into the sea of people in Liyue, I feel the loneliness of an inhuman that doesn't belong in the human world.
Oh, no. Ganyu.
One did, by chance, hear this much of Ganyu's thoughts. Alone, she will find her predicament hard to conquer. One hopes that you will accompany her.
Yeah, I like Ganyu's story. I prefer this over Euless. Already. That audio change was insane. It went from really loud to really not that loud. But that was really nice. That was gorgeous.
Oh, Retainer's right. We can't leave Ganyu depressed like that. Besides, Liyue hasn't given up on her. She's got it all wrong. Anyways, what's that training Ganyu was talking about?
She has sought to reclaim her Adeptus side since returning to Jueyun Karst. At her behest, one has organized training for her to achieve that end. She should be in the southern part of Mount Aotsang right now, preparing for the trial.
Huh, is that so? Let's go take a look then.
And away we go. I'm gonna check this fishing spot again because it's still glowing. Oof. Well, I'm pretty sure I don't have that one. I'm sorry to stop this, but I don't have that fish, and that's a rare fish to get as an ornament. Yep. We're going for it. You son of a bitch. And now I threw it too close. Please. Yes! I'm catching all the fish I need. It's actually really surprising that I got this on stream because I've been trying to get all the rare fishes that you can get as ornaments just to have them. Just happens to be one of the ones I need. I also need the one in Dragon Spine.
You've got it! You got it!
And the mana rays. Or manta rays. Manta rays? Yeah, that's what you call it.
You
There
made
you
that
go.
look easy!
Thank you. That's all I needed. Fishing expedition with Lobo. I love fishing, man. I love getting all the different fish, because it just feels cool to have all the rare fish. Like, I bet you there's not anyone who, well, unless they really like the fishing. I bet you there's not many people that have manta rays as like a pet for their
Into the wind.
teapots.
Judgment!
I suppose it wasn't too much trouble.
So here you are, Ganyu.
What's up, Ganyu?
Why did you come here?
I would like to try this Aditya train. We want to keep you company.
Humans should not remain in the realm of Adepti for too long. Considering the kindness you have shown me, I can let you stay for the Adeptus training.
Cool.
This trial was prepared by Cloud Retainer. Its goal is to help me feel like an Adeptus again. The training is much to her signature style. I hope it won't make it seem like she is too unaware of the abilities of others.
Is it difficult?
No, I'm aware of your strength, Traveler. The power hidden within you is not inferior to mine. If you're ready, we shall begin the training.
Cool. Oh, what? Oh, is this just the training? Is this shooting these things?
Next on the agenda...
Hey, I get to play as Ganyu, though. Hoping I will get to have Ganyu when she comes out. Hoping.
There's a lot of gliding around. It does feel like something Cloud Retainer would come up with.
Sensitivity on this thing. There we go.
Wow! Ganyu's a really awesome shooter!
If you could see through the eyes of an Adeptus, you wouldn't be so surprised.
The eyes of the Adeptus are like eagle eyes where they're like mega zoom in or some shit. That's what I think about it. Use the second charge and aim at the thing holding the monuments. It makes it much simpler. Is it because it's like an AoE, so it hits it regardless of where I aim? I'm assuming that's what it is. Yeah. And this is how you did the event, too. Yeah, there you go. And that's the little bit I got to play as Ganyu. I'm sad.
We've completed the task. What do you think?
Perhaps I'd be a good Adeptus.
I agree. You possess many qualities similar to those of Adepti, despite having none of their blood.
Ganyu, what were you planning to do once your training was over?
The training's not over yet. The part prepared by Cloud Retainer is only the first trial.
Hey.
So there are more
That's good.
trials prepared by other Adepti?
No. The only Adeptus who can unlock my true potential is...
Who is it?
Conqueror of Demons.
Huh. So it's Xiao. That cold-hearted
Wow.
warrior? How come he's prepared a trial for you?
I found him unapproachable at first, too. But I believe that being able to face him is an important part of my homecoming. He's already waiting for me. Come along if you're interested.
Of course we are. Let's go.
Off we go. We're gonna go meet Shadow the Hedgehog. I can't deal with Xiao. I really can't. I like him as a character, but I would never want to have him as a unit. It's just because he just... the amount of edge.
You're half an hour late. I see you still haven't abandoned the wrongful ways of humankind.
I'm sorry. I had a meeting with Cloud Retainer.
I don't need your explanations and don't require any mutual understanding between us. I'm just helping you with your training. That's all.
Xiao is such a strict teacher.
You're neither an Adeptus nor a human, always treading the line between the two worlds.
Is that a bad thing?
It must create a lot of confusion.
Oh.
Instead of explaining yourself to me, you should face your true self.
Ooh.
I have nothing to hide.
Is she gonna face her shadow, like Persona? It seems the Xiao understands Ganyu quite well.
The body and the mind are one. If something worries your mind, your body can help you find a solution. The trial I've prepared for you will explore the true potential of your body.
Yes. I'm ready.
Hey.
The trial's begun! Paimon can feel it in the air. Even the weather's changed!
Born of ice and frost.
Jesus Christ! Oh, this is dumb.
Next on the... All hail!
Yep, this feels very well balanced. If this is what I can do with her on her own, Jesus Christ.
Did it blaze over? We're way beyond no touching.
I still feel strong though. Like I can see the potential, and now I kind of get why people say she's like crazy busted.
Born of ice and frost. I'm a little low on energy.
Oh.
All hail!
Another bubble.
Next on the agenda, we're way behind schedule.
I can see how that's frustrating.
No touching. Blaze over.
Nah, I'm good. I knew that I needed to heal, but I was being very stubborn. I was like, no. We're just gonna use Ganyu. This is her trial. Oh, so that was fun.
I've completed your trial.
You don't have to report back to me. Seeking other people's validation won't benefit your training.
Well, that's
Only
just rude.
you can evaluate the result of this trial. You'll progress faster that way.
That also makes sense.
Understood.
Xiao always has such strong opinions.
He could be nicer while sharing them.
From tomorrow on, I'll start raising the difficulty of your training, so you'll have to...
I have to do what?
Another one of those pesky visitors. I'll leave him to you, Ganyu. It's also a part of your training.
Pesky visitor? So even here there are those that Xiao can't deal with?
Oh heavens! Blessed be Rex Lapis! I've finally come upon the Adepti. Are all of you the Adepti of this mountain?
Yes, I'm clearly
Great.
an Adepti.
My
Hello.
name's Xinjiang. I came to ask for your merciful blessings, O Adepti. I beg of you, please grant me luck, wealth, and a good career.
I bless you all these things, good sir. Yeah, I can see why he finds this
He
troublesome.
can handle any battle, but talking to strange humans is a different story, huh?
I mean, I would just be an asshole and just be like, yes, you will have all the wealth and all of the things. Now fuck off.
I am also one of the Adepti. You can say that I'm an Adeptus in training.
Perfect. I didn't come in vain then. Although you sound a bit half-hearted. Doesn't matter. What blessings can you grant me?
All of your blessings.
Wow, straight to the point, huh?
Dear Pilgrim, you shouldn't jump to conclusions. Adepti don't help every pilgrim for free.
For free? Do you mean that you charge people for the blessings of the Adepti?
Just like the good old church.
That's not what I meant. What I'm trying to say is that everything should be earned through hard work and earnest living. It would be unfair to other people if you got everything you wanted for no reason.
No shit.
Hold on. I've heard this all before. You're just like my old man, always nagging me.
I wonder...
Your father must have experienced it firsthand.
Take a
The
time.
lives of the common folk are riddled with hardships, but are also full of joy. A person of your age should focus on work and family, instead of chasing after fairy tales.
She ain't wrong.
Are you a real Adeptus? Why do you speak and behave like us city folk? You sure you're not one of those swindlers who pose as an Adeptus to cheat people out of their money?
I mean, she has horns, dude.
Ugh, how dare you reprove me? I bet you came here looking for the Adepti yourself.
He might sorta have a point. We did come here looking for Ganyu after all.
We did, but not for his reasons.
Enough. Doesn't matter if you're a real Adeptus or not. You're useless. I'm leaving.
Nobody's stopping you.
Wow, this is childish shit.
Ganyu, don't let that guy ruin your mood.
It's not his behavior. The things he said. He was right. I thought that coming back to Jueyun Karst and devoting myself to training would make me feel like an Adeptus again. But being questioned by him made me realize that
Go back to Liyue Harbor with us.
I'm unwelcome in Liyue Harbor. As an Adeptus,
It's true! Just believe us!
Alright. I'll go with you to Liyue Harbor. That said, I still trust my initial judgment. If I'm proven right, I'll return to Jueyun Karst once again.
It's a step in the right direction. Let's go!
And away we go. Where are we going? Here we go. Hey.
I'm still...
Come on, Ganyu! We're almost there! You don't want to turn back now, do you?
I suppose you have a point. It would be quite impolite of me to leave the two of you now.
That's right! Where do you want to go first, then?
I've spent too much time in the mountains. The first thing that comes to my mind is the sea. Let's go for a walk in the port.
Happy to come.
Cool, to the fort!
The sound of the waves in this familiar port. The smell of the sea breeze makes me nostalgic.
Ganyu, you didn't leave Liyue for that long. Why do you look so moved?
Well, I used to be so busy. I haven't taken a stroll around here in a long time.
Huh. That's true. Ganyu seemed to be working all the time.
Well, when I think about my time here, I've spent most of it behind a desk filing documents. It put me in a certain mood. Similar to the one I felt during my training in Juyun Karst, in fact.
Is that... It is! It's Lady Ganyu. I wouldn't have thought I'd meet you here. You were always so terribly busy.
Hey, there you are. If it isn't Ganyu. Jesus.
Lady Ganyu? Why are you calling her that?
Please don't also start calling me that.
Little Miss Ganyu.
Allow me to introduce Uncle Tien.
That's all right. Just tell them the truth. They have done so much for Liyue after all, and I am the one who has yet to introduce myself.
Uncle Tien is a member of the Liyue Keqing. The Tien...
What? This grandpa is a member of the Keqing?
Just because he's old doesn't mean he's not a member of the Keqing.
The same rank as Ningguang?
Hush now. I must ask for your discretion concerning my identity. Fishing in the port and strolling about are the greatest pleasures of my life. I have no wish to be followed around by those armed guards. In most people's eyes, I'm just a forgetful and wordy old man.
Yes, just a
Uncle
wordy
Tien is too
old
modest.
man.
He's been around for a long time. There's no one who can replace a person of such noble character.
What an honor to receive such high praise from Lady Ganyu herself. I guess I must have done something right over the last, however many decades.
Uncle Tien, please. A person of your standing should really stop calling me Lady Ganyu.
My apologies. It's not intentional, just a habit from my younger days. Thank you for looking after me when I first ascended to my position in the Keqing.
Oh, so you've been friends for many decades now.
Oh, I was just fulfilling my duties as the Keqing secretary. It's nothing worthy of your gratitude.
Talking about secretaries... I don't know if I should bring it up. Ganyu, I believe you know my daughter, Huixin. She seems to be a bit troubled recently.
You know, it's really funny that Ganyu goes, I'm very lonely walking in the streets, but yet she knows quite a few people.
Yes, she works at Yue High Pavilion and she's my junior. How can I help her?
I don't know myself, really. She's all grown up now and doesn't like to ask for my help. May I trouble you to meet her at Yue High Pavilion? She just needs a bit of guidance.
Because it seems like at least she knows
pleasure.
some people and cares for
Solving
them.
the Keqing's problems has always been in my job description.
She's back in character. Just like that, huh?
He's actually helping Ganyu.
Let's move then to Yue High Pavilion.
Off we go. think I could just use Kazuha for this wall.
One with nature.
Sup?
Miss Ganyu, it's been too long.
Yes, it has.
I don't know why, but seeing you brings me a sense of peace in these chaotic times.
Indeed, it has been a while, Huixin. I'm flattered, but aren't you exaggerating a little? I heard that you've encountered some problems and came to see if I could be of some help.
My father asked you to come, didn't he? Abusing his status as a member of the Keqing to trouble you.
Don't worry. I'm always happy to help a junior colleague from UA.
Ganyu's not only a competent secretary, but also a great mentor.
So, what can you tell me about the problem?
Ugh, where should I start? I discovered something. There are obvious irregularities in the tax declarations of 2 stores, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique. However, whether I question the shopkeepers or check their accounts, I can't seem to make any progress with my investigation. Without any evidence, my hands are tied.
I see. It's not uncommon for merchants to be blinded by greed.
Well, is there any solution you can advise?
Naturally. I've dealt with similar issues hundreds of times. Give me a moment to consider the best approach in this scenario.
That's 1,000 years of work experience for you.
All right. Let's approach it this way, then. Your enemy knows you best.
Huh?
If I remember correctly, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique are old business rivals, competing for market share due to their similar wear. In that case...
Ah! I know what you mean, Miss Ganyu.
I still don't get it. You want them to expose each other? There you go.
Let's start with Wanyo Boutique. The owner's name is... Bolai, isn't it?
Yes, you're right. Follow me, please.
I'm so glad there's waypoints right there. Just because I'm so lazy to actually like get to the spots that I need to get to.
Aha! We meet again, traveler. And you must be from the Yuehai Pavilion? I suppose you're about to place a big order. I'd be honored to offer you my wares.
That won't be necessary, Mr. Bolai. Wanyo Boutique's credit is not sufficient to accept orders directly from Yuehai Pavilion. Should we need to place such an order, we would certainly go to Second Life instead.
What? Second Life? Ugh. That rascal Dongsheng. He's stealing all of my customers.
Well, Second Life's credit has always been excellent, and based on their tax records, their business is thriving.
Tax records?
Huh. Is there anything you'd like to share with us, Mr. Bolai?
Don't let that rascal fool you. I know his dirty tricks best. If you don't believe me, show me his tax records. I'm sure I'll find something fishy in there.
You know Second Life's business so well?
Of course. Ugh, their every transaction makes my blood boil. I'd rather lose money myself than see that rascal make some.
Well then, please look over this tax record. We'll review Second Life's credit based on your observations.
Oh, of course. Line by line and... Ah, here, I found it. That exquisite wooden furniture set he bought from Fanmu Carpenters at the beginning of the year. Ugh, he even flaunted it in front of me. Look at the tax record. Not a word about that furniture. And he kept all the profit for himself.
I see. He must have gotten rid of all the documents related...
I told you so.
But Ms. Ganyu, despite all this, can't he just flat out deny?
He might have destroyed all the evidence, but I believe the supplier, Fanmu Carpenters, might still have some proof of it.
Aha, you're right. Master Lu from Fanmu Carpenters must still have the invoice. He wouldn't be swayed by the likes of Dongsheng.
I hope so. Let's go to Fanmu Carpenter. Thank you for shining a light on this.
Oh, please, please, that's nothing.
I'm afraid I can't go to...
It's all right, Weixin. You can stay in Liyue Harbor and finish...
Oh, that's so considerate of you. Still, I'm sorry to trouble you.
Ah, welcome, welcome. I'm usually happy to take new apprentices, but I'm afraid I can't take...
Kingsa really is full...
Hey, I heard that, Flying One.
Paimon's sorry.
Master Lu, we've just come to see you and ask you some questions.
Don't worry, I know. You're from the Yuehai Pavilion, right? Why would the Keqing care about an old man like me? Well...
You're very direct, Master Lu. I will be plain. We're looking for proof. Dongsheng bought some furniture from you at the beginning of the year.
Oh, it's about Second Life.
Sure enough, Mr. Could we perhaps borrow that invoice? We won't have any evidence.
Of course, but... I'm not...
What's that?
I only do my woodwork and display finished wares here, at Fanmu Carpenter. As for old documents and such, But some troublemakers have recently moved there. Since you need that invoice anyway...
So that's what happened.
I'll leave you to it.
Take back the warehouse, find the invoice. Time for...
Wait, I think I saw one of those troublemakers. Over there.
Oh, Paimon sees them too. It's one of the Fatui.
They must be plotting something against Liyue Harbor.
Maybe they're the scoundrels who invaded Master Lu's warehouse.
Ever since Osial attacked the harbor, the Fatui's reputation in Liyue has reached rock bottom. We won't cause a serious diplomatic crisis by getting into some small scuffle with the Fatui within our borders. You need not worry. Besides, I can already feel their malicious intentions. Consider it my intuition as the secretary of the Keqing.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go teach him.
Frozen. Crisp. You'll get
You can't run.
frostbite.
Everybody stand back!
Don't get out of the way.
As one with wind and cloud.
Freshness preserved.
Nice and quick! Shiver! Judgment!
Oh, you scoundrels!
I think you've had enough. About time you tell us your plan. No?
Plan? What plan?
We just taught you a lesson, but clearly if you don't spill whatever we'll be forced to use harsher methods.
I'm telling the truth. There's no scheme.
If you're telling the truth, then why would you, a member of the Fatui, suddenly appear on the outskirts of Qingsa village?
Fine. If you really want to know, then, well, I was about to.
About to... what?
Pick berries over there.
I must admit, I didn't expect you to come up with such a silly excuse.
I didn't know I was muted. I spoke a lot, and I was muted the whole fucking time. God damn it. Thank you for the heads up. I appreciate it. Anyway, I was talking about how a lot of the Fatui got fucked over in the chasm. I was like, I feel bad for the Fatui because they were... Thank you. Love you too. They got fucked over at the chasm. And the chasm came out after Inazuma and they've been stuck there for ages. It's crazy how they've been stuck there. And then I started mentioning I hate...
It's not an excuse. I rarely have a free morning, and I heard that there were fresh berries in this area.
I also mentioned that I was making fun of this guy. I said he was here to pick flowers. I even did it in his voice. He's like, I'm here to pick flowers, blah, blah, blah.
Think about it. I'm here alone, and Jinxa Village is nothing more than a retirement spot for old people. What could I be scheming anyway?
But yeah, it's funny that the Fatui themselves are people that are literally just working... Like, they were sent out of their city to do dirty work, and some of them are just innocent, like, nice, genuinely nice people who are just doing military jobs.
Judging by how he's looking at us, it does seem like he feels like he's the victim here.
So you have nothing to do with the occupation of Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse?
Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse? Where's that? I swear, I only came here to pick berries, that's all.
So it wasn't the Fatui who took over
Such a nice
Master
guy.
Lu's warehouse after all.
I also feel that he's telling the truth.
It's just like the archipelago. Some of the Fatui there were newly trainees, and they were sent there and got screwed over. And all of them were pretty nice people.
Whoopsie!
I misjudged the situation and offended you. My apologies. Our exchange only represents my personal views. If you wish it so, you can file a complaint to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
I think it's the same thing with hilly trails, isn't it? Hilly trails are just these wild people that are just trying to live, but they're like savages.
Exchange? This woman, she's clearly aware that the Ministry of Civil Affairs wouldn't side with us Fatui.
Yes, precisely. As an alternative, you may try to solve this problem with force once again.
Paimon's in!
Darn you. How can you wear that solemn face while bullying me like this?
I feel bad
What's
for
your
this
choice,
guy.
then?
I'll get back to my berries.
Not all Fatui are fucking evil.
Sweet ending.
I made a laughingstock out of myself. I might have spent too much time away from work. My intuition is not as accurate as it used to be.
No worries. It's always nice to teach the Fatui a lesson.
Let's keep moving towards Master Lu's warehouse. Our goal is to get the invoice, after all.
I can't believe I had my mic off the whole time when I was talking about Fatui stuff. Well, it was bound to happen. I think this is the first time it actually happened while playing Genshin. Besides the beginning of my stream.
So this is the warehouse. Seems like those troublemakers were nothing more than a few hill churls. Let's show them what we got.
Punishment! Into the wind. Get out of here!
Lobo, get them!
One with nature.
Yeah! You're toast! Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
The wind knows me.
Oh, there's more?
Time to go.
Oh, there's more on that bridge, too.
You can't run! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Clouds high. The birds call.
Yeah! Loba, get them!
Into the wind.
Here we go! Punishment!
The wind knows me.
Get out of here! Adventure time! Judgment! I'm going in! Yeah! Shiver!
Found a die, there we go.
Quick, let's look around for the invoice. This one is
There we go.
an invoice from One Man Restaurant. Some dining tables and chairs. That's not it. This one is Wangsheng Funeral Parlors. Oh, so they make coffins too.
Didn't we?
This one is Second Lives. We finally found it. Let's bring this invoice back to Hoishin.
Wasn't that always a thing? That they make coffins? They even advertise it? How the hell did Paimon just go, oh yeah, they make coffins too? Like, what? I don't think that was ever a secret. Oh. Would you look at that? Well then. Huh.
There are a few interesting trinkets here.
That's not... I totally had that chest before. Don't worry about it.
Ah, Ms. Ganyu, you're back. I hope it wasn't too much trouble rushing about like that.
I promise to help you and I'll keep my word. Nothing to worry about. Look, it's the invoice for the transaction between...
Oh, thank you so much.
Agreed. How about we go to Second Life and...
To Second Life!
Isn't it Huixin from the Yuehai Pavilion? I told you that all of my transactions are included in the records. My tax declarations are scrupulous. I do hope that my business won't be affected by any groundless accusation.
Groundless accusations? Mr. Dongsheng, you seem very sure of yourself, but I sincerely advise that you cease this behavior immediately. It is liable to affect the fine you'll need to pay in the end.
No. I'm an honest merchant. I would never get involved with any fraudulent sources of profit.
You've got no shame. Not so confident now, are
Haven't
you?
I made myself clear? Mr. Dongsheng, you've already been proven guilty of tax evasion. I just came here to see if you'd confess.
What? Proven guilty? How come? That's impossible. Absolutely absurd.
He's talking without rhyme or reason. Must be crumbling under Ganyu's pressure. Time for the finishing blow!
Mr. Dongsheng, can you tell me what this is?
It's an invoice from Fanmu Carpenters. I'm Master Lu. I didn't...
Well...
Do you admit to tax evasion?
Tax evasion!
This transaction was absent from the tax record.
I didn't think you'd find out. I didn't leave a single trace.
Indeed. We wouldn't have found out if it weren't for Mr. Boalai's aid.
Balai? That imp from Wanyo Boutique? So he told on me behind my back. He's got his own share of dirty laundry.
Oh? Mr. Dongsheng, I'd like to hear a little more
Well...
about this dirty laundry. I don't think you'll need my guidance for what comes next.
Yes, thank you, Ms. Ganyu.
That's good.
I must say, you're truly impressive, Ms. Ganyu. Your enemy knows you best. To think, you came up with this plan and executed it so masterfully.
It's actually one of your father's, the Tianshu's, old tricks. I just took some inspiration from it.
My father?
Pitting your opponent against their enemies and watching them drag each other down from an advantageous position, that's how Uncle Tien managed to keep his position in the Keqing secure for so many years. I figured that as Uncle Tien's daughter, you'd naturally grasp your father's strategies. So, I decided to use one of your father's tricks and play it out for you to see.
I can see it now. Clearly, I still have a lot to learn about my father. I'm really grateful, Ms. Ganyu. You're the kindest mentor I've ever had. Thank you.
No problem.
Ganyu solved both Huixin's work and family problems. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Oh, you've helped me so much. You must...
That's not necessary. No need to be so serious. It was nothing, really.
Then let me treat you to a meal. The Traveler and Paimon are invited as well. I appreciate...
Alright, come on, Ganyu. Just say yes. Let's eat.
Paimon, don't forget your manners.
Come on, it's just a meal.
Paimon, shut up.
If it's just a meal...
Stop being rude.
There's no reason for me to decline. It'll be my pleasure, Huixin.
Actually, I've already booked Senor Kiosk. I need a moment to prepare everything first. Let's meet there in a while.
All right. We dare not refuse such generosity.
Hey, adventure rank 51. Let's go. Getting closer to 55. It'll take me an eternity.
Miss Ganyu, thank you for
It's so
accepting
weird
my
that I wouldn't
invitation.
sit next to Ganyu.
And as for the 2 of you, your presence is also much appreciated.
Like, why wouldn't all 3 of us just sit? Okay. I guess because Paimon's
That's so
in the middle?
kind of you, Huixin. You went to great lengths to organize this.
Truth be told, apart from thanking you for all the help, there's something I'd like to tell you.
Oh? If there's anything I can help you with, just tell me straight away. No need to hesitate.
Oh, no, I don't really need help. Could you just listen for a bit?
With pleasure.
When I was a little girl, my father used to tell me many stories about you, Miss Ganyu. Even though I have the utmost respect for my father, I always admired how gentle and reliable you are. I've only decided to join the Yuehai Pavilion staff because I've always looked up to you.
Oh, this is sweet.
I didn't know that you think so highly of me.
However, in reality, working at the Yuehai Pavilion turned out to be an arduous task. I can't compare myself to such an outstanding secretary like you. I often doubt myself as a result.
I disagree. You're a great secretary in your own right.
Thank you. Over the years, I became a mother, too.
Huh? So Uncle Tien is a grandpa!
Influenced by my youthful ideals, she followed my footsteps and came to be a secretary at the Yuehai Pavilion, too. At first, I was worried about her. It's not an easy job, after all. To tell the truth, I'm still unsure if she's capable enough. But after all that happened this time, I've made up my mind to support her choice.
So, what made you change your mind?
The fact that she'll have you, Ms. Ganyu, as her senior colleague.
Hey.
You'll help her, gentle as always, and tell her your mom used to do it like that. It'd be such a beautiful moment. If it's not too much to ask for, she might still need your guidance in 20+ years, too.
Huixin, I never thought that I meant so much to you.
You mean a
It's
lot
like
to a
when you
lot of
showed
people,
me my
Ganyu.
father's trick. Having you as their witness makes people feel at ease.
Witness? It's true that I've witnessed thousands of years of Liyue Harbor's history. All the changes it's gone through, the stories of its people. But I've always regarded it as nothing more than the source of my loneliness. Huixin, you don't know how important those words are to me. You've made me realize that I share another connection with the people of Liyue Harbor. Apart from my contract with Rex Lapis, they rely on me, accept me, and long for me to bear witness to their stories.
No, of course.
What do you mean, tenfold when? I told you. Those wishes are gonna go a little bit lower now because I don't have the standard wishes anymore. The free wishes.
That's right. That's why I can't disappoint you.
Also, don't worry. When Zhongli comes out, I will pull for that.
Hooray! Ganyu's finally cheered up.
Also, the Ganyu banner. I'm going to be pulling there
Even if I've
too.
really been supplanted, I wish to fight for my place.
It's too long from now. That's like 6 days. Isn't it? It's like 6 days.
I won't let you down. I'm going to fulfill my contract and keep working as the Keqing secretary.
You haven't been fired. It's a misunderstanding.
Regardless, I'll go back and see for myself. I'm afraid that it might have all become a mess during... No time to waste. Let's get back to work.
Good luck, Miss Ganyu.
We're leaving already? Paimon's still hungry.
Oh my god, Paimon. Then why didn't you eat instead of talking? Wait, do I get 2 wishes? If I go to the... No, I get 1, I think. If I go to the Adventurers Guild right now, right? At the moment, I'm at 8.
Maybe this is just fate's
Well, she's dead.
Baisha, are you okay? Did you fall asleep standing up? Look! Look who's back!
You even have enough time for leisure? It seems you three are a suitable replacement for me after all.
Trust me.
Not at all. We've been working for too long. If we didn't take a break...
If you're a gacha god, you gotta tell me where I gotta do my wishes. Here on this stream, we always pick a location.
We wouldn't have survived long enough to see you again, Miss Ganyu. Miss Ganyu, we've missed you.
That's so kind of you all, given we've only met once.
Also, if I were to pull, I want Mona. That's the one I want. I'm only gonna pull on standard. I'm not pulling unlimited. No, no, no. I don't want to accidentally pull Yoimiya and then screw myself over when Zhongli comes out.
Return and take over your duties again.
Even though I would like a Yoimiya, but...
To us, you're like an adeptus coming down to the human world to save all life.
Forget all our envious complaints from before. Just free.
All right, I see. Please divide the matters at hand into government affairs, business affairs, and civil affairs. Mark out the tasks that haven't been started, and those that are in progress.
Go to her house, but if you lose 50-50, you'd be guaranteed. If I lose the 50-50, why would I want to lose the 50-50? It's like part of me wants to lose it, but part of me doesn't. That's the problem.
I'll take care of the rest.
Of course. We'll do it right away.
Oh, finally. We're saved.
Yes. There's one more thing.
I know, but I don't want to waste the pity. Like, at the very least, I think it's better to lose the 50-50 on the Zhongli banner and then pull for Zhongli again.
I'd like to earnestly thank you, Traveler. If it weren't for your companionship, I would still be embroiled in my inner conflict right now.
It's just building pity. Code, you have a gambling problem. It was a fun adventure for me too. It's good you pulled yourself together. I meant to say it was fun.
To think that I'd gained a human friend outside of work. It makes me happier than I could have imagined. I'd like to repay you when I'm done with the work at hand. What would you say if I accompanied you on one of your trips?
Sure, but are you ever done with work, Gun?
Let's cross that bridge when we come to it, shall we?
We did it! My Rosaria died from that jump. That a orange bird I see? I have to capture that bird. Oh, I caught the bluebird instead. That's fine. I didn't have that one. She died. I think that's a problem that everybody runs into. I started noticing that a lot of people like jump and then a cutscene happens and they all die. Go to Mona's house right now and summon for Mona right now. Right now, right now. No. Get her blessed. Oh my god. I need to revive Rosaria first. I'm not gonna let her just be dead. Bless your rolls. Both of you are telling me to gamble right now.
Add Astra.
Oh, I got fragile resin for this. What? Son of a fucking That's hard to argue. You better. If that actually is the case, I'll do it, but crit damage, oh, well. I'll do it. I'll do it. Bert, I'll do it. I'll do a 10 for $10. Sure, why not? But you gotta promise. Cat. Little cat. Oh, so how many do I have? 12 and 8. Bert's just silently now. He's just silently there now. After I've answered him. This should be Mona's house, by the way, right? This one, right here. Noob. Hey, I didn't hear you agree yet. I didn't hear you agree. Yes? Okay. Is this where she is? Is this the house? Is this the home? I'm just making sure if this was the home. I didn't hear what you... You said you'll give me $10 for a 10 pull. Are you actually going to give me $10 for the 10 pull? Because if it is, I'll do it. I'll do a 10 pull on the standard banner. And And I'll do 2 singles on the limited because I have 12. By the way, Code, I know Shining Hearts in IRL, so don't worry about it. This is not me going, you better, you promise. You promise. Also, I'm making sure this is the actual house, by the way, right? I actually want to be accurate about this. The ritual must be properly done. Yeah, he said that a lot. Okay. Sorry. I'm just making sure. I'm nervous. I'm scared. Okay. We're gonna do this right at 20. I want to do it at night. When the stars are out. Cool.
Everything is negotiable.
Except overtime. Here we go. I'm not gonna like this. Okay. The 2 singles first or the standard pull first? The standard's gonna be a 10 pull. The limited will be 2 singles. Singles? Singles. Okay. I hate this. I hate this gambling crap that's happening. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do the 2 single pulls. Here we go! A purple! Look at that! It's a 4-star! Yo, we got another Bennett! Yeah! We got a Benny! Hey! That's a C2 Benny, baby! C2 Benny! That's good, that's good, that's good. Okay, second wish. It's a 3-star. We built pity. We built pity. That's good. We built pity. Now we'll go on to our 10 pull for the standard. That'll take 320 primos. We're still gonna be at 22k, so we'll do it. I think I'm at 40 pity. I think for standard. For standard, I'm at 40. So I doubt it, but yeah, here we go. We didn't get it. No Mona. No Mona. I did. I did cross my fingers. Now the real question is, what's the 4-star I pulled? Oh, we only got 1 4-star, didn't we? I fucking hate Barbara! Oh my god, I fucking hate Barbara! I hate Barbara so much, man. I would have taken an Amber over a Barbara. I don't. Oh my god, why?
Overtime.
Just so you know. Just so everyone knows. I already have... No, I'm not doing another one. I'm not doing another one. That's your bad influence. I'm at 50-something pity on the standard. I'm not pulling on the standard. Pulling primos on the standard is a bad idea. Just so you know, I already have 3 other copies of Barbara. Alongside the free one, I pulled 3 Barbaras already. I hate Barbara. Oh my god. There you go, Barbara. What's Bennett's C2? When Bennett's HP falls below 70%, his enemy... It's gonna be Mono Trust. It might be bad, but it's not impossible. What do you mean? But no. I can't. I should not pull on the standard with Primo gems. That's just a bad idea. Of course, it's not impossible to do it on the standard, but that's a bad idea because I might get it through the limited. When Bennett's HP falls below 70%, it's not. Yes, it is. It literally is. It's a bad idea to do it on the standard. Oh my fucking god. This is terrible. I'm not doing it, guys. I refuse. I'm tempted, but I refuse. I'm really tempted, actually. I don't like the bad influences you guys are. No. You're gonna give me $20. I hate this. What does that even equate to in this game? I could use that 20. I could use that 20 to get 980 Genesis crystals, and then add the next 900. Yeah, I could get the pack, and that would get me a whole 10 wishes. So yes, $20 would be the equivalent. I hate this. This is bad. This is bad gambling addiction. This is not good. Bert, if you're serious for 20, I'll do it. I'll pull on the standard. Again, I'll do another 10 pull on the standard. Wait. You said wait. Do it unlimited. Code? God damn it, code! So Bert, why did you say wait? What do you want me to wait for? You're serious? Not on standard? You want me to not do it on the standard banner? What is the point of me pulling on the limited? You want me to get like do it on standard. Do it on standard. Because on limited, it's just Yoimiya. I can't believe I'm going through this with my chat. I cannot believe this. I'm also confused because he said not on standard and then he said do it on standard. Yoimiya isn't worth, to be honest. Wait for Ganyu. I know, well, I know that, but I like Yoimiya as a character. That's the only reason I wanted Yoimiya, but at the same time, I don't want to waste my pity and not pull Zhongli. Just pull on standard. I hate this. Okay. If you say you're gonna give me 20 bucks, which you better, why waste primos on standard? You're not wrong, Code. Why waste why waste primos on standard? I could lose my 50-50. I could lose my 50-50. Hey man, I'm going back to work soon. On I think Friday. Friday I'm going back to work. Also, did you finally heal up? Are you good? Are you done with the COVID? Okay. If you're gonna give me 20 bucks, I'm doing it. I'll do it, but I'm gonna do it on the limited banner. Cause Code could be right. I could lose my 50-50. I could lose my 50-50. We're gonna go to Inazuma. I'm hoping I do lose my 50-50 because then the next one's guaranteed. Here's where we are. You hang out with her, right? Make sure you check out the fireworks if you have a if you have a chance. Can I ask about the fireworks? I no longer am the owner of the place. I'm too old. I'm doing a ritual, chat. Oh no, we have another part of this ritual I'm also going to be doing. Because I was going to originally pull the 2 singles on the last day, I'm going to do her trial. And then we're going to pull. It better be an actual $20 bill and not a stupid paper printed $20 bill. Because I know that wording. I'm gonna try Yoimiya out. I already know how she works. Oh my god, she looks gorgeous. I love Yoimiya, she's so cool.
Fuse is lit! Here comes the fireworks! Right. Fire hazard! A festive reprise!
This is so dumb, I love it.
Lighter, please.
Here you go.
Stone.
Just so you don't get interrupted. Don't waste too much time, I'm gonna clip this. Oh my god. You're gonna clip me losing it?
Here comes the fireworks! Fire hazard!
There we go. Now we've experienced Yoimiya. Said you losing, oh my god. I've claimed her thing, we've talked to her dad, and now we're gonna do this. Here we go. Temple, chat! I don't know how much pity, I forgot how much pity I'm at, but here we go. We lost it and we built pity. Good. We probably only got 1 4-star, which makes me sad though. Our luck isn't here today, chat. It's okay. It's fine. We built pity. As Code is like dying. We got another Bennett! Yeah! Benny boy! Benny boy! You know, I would have been also happy with a Yunjin too. Just to have her. But I'm happy with a Benny. Benny.
Benny.
C3 Benny. That's awesome. Because now his passion overload gets upgraded even more. Haha! Code, sadly you can't give me legit money for my pulls, so I'm not gonna do it. I don't want to ruin my account. The only reason I'm letting my friend here do it is because I can actually see him, and we're good friends, and he'll give me the money at least. But I do love and appreciate you, Code. I don't have a Venmo. Code really wants me to pull. This is such a bad influence. Look, shouldn't we be just happy with the pulls we have? We got 2 Bennies. Let's not talk about the other one. But we got 2 Bennies. 2 Bennies, guys. Benny's cool. Get to pity. What do you mean get to pity? Look, my camera's gonna go away. I'll count how much pity I'm at. For both. Where's the 5-star? Look, I'll tell you right now. I'll go to... The history might have not been updated yet. But give me 1 sec. You got plus 12? Oh no, I know. I have a crap ton of pity on the limited banner. I'm almost 9 pages. On the 9th page, I pulled Kazuha. No, we're not. I'm not gonna put pressure on Code. No, I don't want anyone giving me money that can't afford the money. And plus, $20 is just $20. It's fine. I'm not gonna do that to Code. But yeah, I'm like 8 full pages of pity, which is what is it? 6 times 8, right? Is it 6? It's 6, right? Yeah. 6 times 8, 48 plus the 12. That would be 60. I'm not using my star glitter. Oh wait, I already used it. I already got the one from the store for this month. For this month, I already got the stuff. And then for this one, I'm at... I think I'm at... Let me see. Yeah, I'm at 30 plus the 10 we just did. That would be 41. I'm at 41 pity for this one. For the standard. 41 for the standard and 60 basically for the limited. I haven't pulled a single 5-star on the limited. But yeah. But here you go. I'm not using my star glitter because I'd rather get a character that I want to get later down the line. I never use my star glitter. And Stardust Exchange, I've already used my Stardust. So I think we're done. Since I've already wasted $20 worth that Bert will be giving me, and I could just get the Primos back anyway. And I would not tell anyone to give me any money, please do not. Unless you really want to, and unless you can afford to, you could, but I'm not pressuring anyone. Anyway. What can I do with this story? I think we have time for one more story. We either have time for one more story or we have time to do halfway through a story at the very least. Let's see. Is Raiden Shogun short, or is it not? Or Tartaglia's? Is Raiden Shogun or Tartaglia's one short? Childe is shorter, I think. They're both about the same. I think. Is it shorter than Ganyu's? Because Ganyu took a bit, even though it was a short one. We could also always just go on a date with Bennett. Oh, really? That's surprising. I thought you would have done it for at least the free Primos. That, or I can stop the stream here, because it's already 10:12. I could end the stream here, I think. Except some of the new ones, like Elon. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm glad my quest log is getting way shorter. It looks nice and clean, even though that's bad, because that means I'm running out of content. But anyway. Yeah, I think... Even though the stream wasn't as eventful, we did do some nice pulling at the end. Some story stuff was interesting. I liked Ganyu's way more than Eula's. I thought I would like Eula's a lot, but Eula's was okay. Don't you dare! You better actually give me a $20 bill, not an actual piece of paper. But I don't think I'll be streaming tomorrow. Mostly because I'm probably going to be doing something tomorrow. I don't want to say necessarily what that is, because I don't want to disappoint the chatters that might see the VOD. But tomorrow, maybe, no hopes up, maybe might be setting up the Discord with a friend of mine who will help me set it up. If we're able to, we'll probably get it up, hopefully, but who knows. I don't know how long setting up a Discord takes. Like, to make it run properly and whatnot. So maybe we'll be setting it up tomorrow. And I'm hoping it'll be done. So we're setting that up tomorrow, and I don't know when I'll stream. Because tomorrow's what? Tomorrow is Wednesday. I could probably stream Thursday. Maybe. Because I work Friday. I start going back to work on Friday, so... We'll see. We will see. But yeah, I think that's a good time to end it. Code, if you find any leaks that have to pertain to Daiya, or the banners.
That is what life in Mondstadt
like the
is
other
all
4
about,
stars.
isn't it?
Feel free to send me those. I'll be happy to receive those. And Bert, I'm expecting my 20, damn it. Thank you. I appreciate it. I love everyone that came on the stream today. That being Bert, Code, and I think that was it. Very short stream today compared to the last time. But again, it wasn't too exciting this time around. Thank you guys. Be in good health and take care. I swear to God. Peace. Oh, that's not how I usually end it.
Don't we have a job to do?
Peace.